All right, people, we need your support. This channel exists because you believe in our stories. We're not funded by big corporations. We're not bought by special interests. We're independent for the people, by the people. And we're here to speak the truth of our communities across the country. Every story we bring to you about injustices, about our culture, about what's really going on in our neighborhood is powered by us, and hopefully now by you. We're asking every single viewer who values what we're doing here to help us stay independent. If just a few of you would donate $2 to $5, it'll make a huge difference. It's easy. You could send support through Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle. Your donation doesn't just keep the lights on, it keeps our voices strong. We're not just another YouTube channel. We're your news, we're your platform, we're your movement. So if you rock with us, if you believe in independent Latino media, drop $2, $3, or $5 today. Thank you so much for watching, supporting, and standing with us. We're just getting started. Let's grow together. And it is all Chris's fault. He doesn't even have the intro beat going. The guy's all over the place, bro. You got intro beat going, Chris?
Yeah, you can't hear that?
I can't hear it, bro.
I can't hear it. Chemo Savvy, you are 100% right. He nailed it. We were laughing right now when we seen that comment.
Something's going on over there. Put any kind of other song. I don't think we can hear any of it.
There we go. There we go. I hear it.
There we go. There we go. See, Chemo, you're
playing?
Yeah, no.
Do the board.
Chemo, you were absolutely right, man. We're waiting for Chris over here. Chris, they call him not the minute man, but the last minute man. He likes to do everything last minute. That's when we figure out we need this, we need that. Truby666, appreciate you, Playboy. Raider Tommy was good. And of course, Rodrigo
Raider
Vargas,
Tommy.
Guild for President 2028. Hey, talking about president, Trompito's trying to get his head on the, what's that national monument?
No, he's
Mount
not.
Rushmore.
Huh?
No, he's not.
Mount Rushmore.
Mount Rushmore. Yeah, he's trying. Yeah.
He's trying to add it.
Well,
can't
what he
take one of
does,
those
though, what
off.
he does is he's like he's not even like he is the big homie, right? So what he's doing is he tells some other congressman, "Hey, I need you to put this wheel in right here."
Yeah, for
so
sure.
to propose it, just like they did in
Yeah,
Texas with the
he
seats.
can't like say it himself.
Well, he will say, "Oh, that'd be a great thing. I've been the greatest president of all time," right? So yeah, he's trying to propose that, and people are like he's like we're watching it right now before I came over with my wife in the news. He's crazy. He's not gonna. I said, "Yeah, but look, everybody's talking about it." Because you know why? Because he's crazy enough that he may try to do it.
He may try to do it.
Just like what.
But see, his term isn't up, so he hasn't. You know.
He has 3 years to make himself either great or no bueno.
Yes.
You know, we'll figure out. But he's definitely doing some shit in DC, bro. I'm starting to be more on the National Guard side to be on DC, bro. I started hearing some people, and they're like, "Yeah, this is good. Like, we can finally go out to the markets. We can finally go out to go out and shop and do some things." Whereas I think DC people were feeling kind of spooked. And right now, I don't know if it's true now that it's like the longest they've gone without a hot one.
Well, you
DC.
know, I see the propaganda. You know what I mean? The right saying, "Oh, the people are so happy. They're thank you for being here." You know what I mean? And the left is like, "Oh, hell's breaking loose, and this is the start of a dictatorship.
That's what they're
and
saying.
This is how he's going to get down." You know, and everybody, it's like with every other thing that goes on. Both sides just stick to their talking points,
Right.
And man, I don't know how I feel about it, man, because like National Guard hitting the streets, you know, but it is messed up over there, like really bad.
Like
and
Chicago
it's been for a long time.
The south side of Chicago has been pretty messed up for a while.
Well, he's talking about going over
Oh
there
yeah,
now
no,
too,
he is.
you know,
he's saying Chicago, New York, and San Francisco because they're already here.
see, the thing is, it's good. Okay, he's cleaning up the streets. That's cool. You know what I mean? Everybody likes that because when, you know, like older people, kids, women aren't safe just going to the store.
Just the community.
That shit ain't cool, you know? Like we go and these people don't really bother us. They
Right.
bother people that are weaker. But at the same time, what if me and you were over there at the 7-Eleven before the show and the National Guard rolls up and we're getting you motherfuckers off the street. You know what I mean? And we're like, hey, whoa, you know, through it with them. And I don't really worry about them no more. I mean, I ain't going to lie. If I'm driving and there's one right here, I'm pulling off. I'm going to let them go, and then I'm going to just get right back on, you know, because I don't want it to turn into a 2-hour thing with, you know, pulled over with them searching, pitching, you know, the whole deal. That could happen, you know.
But like a city like Oakland Oakland's out of control, bro. They have dumping grounds for cars that the city can't keep up with. People are still getting like robbed. The tourists have gone crazy. The stores like Walmart, CVS, they're all leaving Oakland because everybody's stealing from there, bro. So at some point, it's like you gotta come in there with the cavalry and say, no, this is it. This is bullshit. Like, in other words, the fuckery is done, bro. We're tired of this. We're tired of this culture. And the culture is going out there acting a fool and being on welfare and being on EBT and being. But to me, the other side of that argument, like, because I just saw today, it's like, it's okay to take everybody off welfare, but let's give Israel more money.
Yeah, see, that ain't cool.
They're trying to pass a law. I think it's SBR 8445, somewhere along the line, right? It's a bill that somebody in Congress is putting in there that they're trying to do this. They're trying to give the IDF, the Israeli Defense whatever forces, right, the same kind of rights as veterans of the United States. So in other words, if you're a citizen of both countries and you want to go sign up for the Israel army, that the job has to hold the position for you, like stuff like that. Yeah, bro, to me it's like, that is a foreign country.
Yeah, we're not them. This is the problem. I understand they're in the middle of a hot zone.
Right.
But I think we got to be careful because we're going to get like a strike for talking about
Well,
this.
no, we can talk about it.
But yeah, like, I feel like what's going on.
This thing wouldn't even pop up because our thing is dead over here.
I seen the comments. Someone said it was freezing.
Deep freeze.
Yep, deep freeze.
Oh,
deep
yeah,
freeze.
we can't talk about the little hat people, bro.
I wasn't going to do it. You said, go ahead. And so I started running my mouth.
No, we're good. We're back. We're back.
We're back? Okay.
Yeah, EBT. Lazy South. Let's see. We're back. It's certain stuff you talk about, bro, and it's good. Kimosawa, we're back in business.
We're back.
And
I'm going to shut up.
No. I saw where they bombed a hospital. There's people there, like, to help. There was reporters there. There was people there to help. And while they're there live reporting on this hospital just got bombed, boom, they hit it again. Mm-hmm. Within
it had to be Palestinian reporters because no one else is allowed in there.
Yeah, for sure. They're not. So within 30 minutes or I think less, they bombed it again. And they're saying, oops. It's funny
how many oopses is there going to be?
As many as they want because they have so many politicians on both sides of the aisle in their pockets, bro. They just do. I mean, anybody else doing that, I think I was having the conversation with Chris a little bit ago or somebody. I was saying, have you noticed you do not hear one single word about war crimes from Russia and Ukraine anymore? That was the play before. Mm-hmm. Russia is this country with power, and they're sitting here picking on this little guy. They're doing war crimes. They're bombing civilian places around. They don't say any of that right now. None of that. You haven't heard any Russian reference of war crimes. Why? Because everybody say, well, what's going on over there, bro? Like, isn't that a war crime? Oh, no. This is different. This is a oops. Even though they claim to be the most sophisticated, the most, the people that have the most intel in any army in the world is the IDF.
Well, look what they just did. I think it was against Hezbollah. They put the little bombs and the pagers and the phones and just blew up a gang of fools at the same time, If you could do that, why do you have to blow up this whole town, this whole country, even though it's small, why do they have to do the,
because they want them out.
And that's debatable. Some people say there is no such thing as Palestine, but that's Palestine.
That's Palestine, bro. I saw this one former prime minister of Palestine. Mm-hmm. She was talking like I think this was in the 60s. She said, when I came to this country, I came here in the 30s before all this, 20s or 30s as a kid. She said, my passport said Palestine. But now it's like we just want to erase the history and say, well, there is. No, come on. There's a lot of people there. And what they want to do is they just want to scare the hell. Not just scare the hell out of them. They are scaring the hell out of those people.
They're blowing the hell out of them.
They want to terminate all of them to have them leave the land and take the land. I mean, it's not even questionable.
Crazy. Yeah, and that's been like you know what the Palestinian side has been saying this whole time. This is what you people are trying to do, and everyone on the Israeli side are like, "No, you're crazy. We're just, that's not going to happen. You're a conspiracy person. You're full of it. You lose credibility because you say that." And then now it's exactly what's
That's
happening.
exactly what they're doing.
And it's crazy, and we're letting them get away with it. We're supposed to be policing the world and everything else. You know what I mean? But we're letting them get away with it.
know
And
why?
it's because of what you said.
Who I saw today, and he's been one that I truly respected in the game and thought he and he still is, but on this part he's not. PBD, Pat David, the guy.
Yeah, he's losing me, man, with all this.
No, he had
shit.
he had Netanyahu today, and they interviewed him, bro, and nothing but softball. Oh, Netanyahu finally agreed that there was genocide in Armenia because he's Armenian, but he was Iran, and he's like he admitted to genocide. So what? But he's committing it himself, and that's okay. Like
Yeah.
he didn't one time really get in there and say, but wait a minute, you're bombing hospitals. You're doing exactly what you claim everybody else is doing. You guys are doing, like get into him. Nothing, bro. He was just. It seems like all these guys are so scared because their money might dry up, or or they're not gonna get the connections they had. And it's so you can imagine if they're scaring these huge podcasters, how these politicians get money from them all the time.
Yeah.
But like I said, that's the only thing they'll ever agree on, bro.
This is my problem with all of it. Like, that dude's not a stupid guy. Patrick
No,
Bet-David,
he's a very intelligent guy.
And he knows what's going on over there as well. But he
Yes.
is on this side. He has picked this side. So
Yeah.
no matter how foul something is, it doesn't matter. He's going to pick this side. At least like Vinny, who's crazy and everything, at least he'll come out and be like, nah, that's just foul, man. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
bro.
It is, I watched that show, but I've been kind of tripping off of that, because I agree with a lot of things that they say.
Right.
But
Yeah, but
not that. And he's just siding up. He's just sided up. And you can't never fix nothing if everybody's just sided up. There's no
How
middle
can
ground.
we as Americans be okay with Congress, and this hasn't passed yet, it's a bill they introduced, but imagine they passed it with the Senate. How can we be okay with somebody going and fighting for a foreign country, bro? A foreign army. I don't care what the relationship is. It's a foreign country, and start getting the same benefits as the veterans of the United States.
No, it's crazy. And the whole Trump make America great again or
Yeah.
whatever. Okay, well then stop being on Israel's nuts, because we're like helping Israel to be great. And he's doing a lot of stuff. I understand he's doing all kinds of stuff. Some of it's doing good. You know what I mean? But you're running on this whole make America great again, but yet you're bowing down.
And you're
to
also-
these
you're
people.
also
and
running-
It's not just him; it's all of them, both sides. like
You're
you said.
also running on the fact that people should be self-sufficient, get off EBT, get off Section 8, but yet we got a country, the little hat people, that they have full insurance, bro. That country, everybody in that country. Wait a minute, like how are we giving money to a country that has full insurance, yet we don't have insurance in our own country? It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But let's switch it up a
I
little.
don't understand it.
So we
That's
got
West Best. What's up, homegirl?
we got a few topics. I'm gonna run down the list a little bit and see which one. We got Kilmore, Brego Garcia. We got Raja Jackson, which that one we'll get into here in a little bit. Semi driver, Baby Emmanuel, Venezuela. DC, Chicago, New York. I think we spoke about that. IDAF Healthcare and Boo's Tattoo.
Oh,
Okay.
Boo's Tattoo.
Boo's Tattoo?
Yeah, the show. We showed it real quick at the end of the show with Mandy. So the one on the left is what his back looked like before.
Yeah, that was
fixed it up and
his
finished
boyfriend
it.
that he met in Rosarito one year, and he could never find him again. So he put a picture of him back there, and he was asking people.
You know what? When I see
Shout out
that,
to
I
Boo-Boo.
asked him. I said, "Why is that so black? Like the sombrero, right?"
Yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, "Why is it so black?" And he said, "Dude thought it would look good like that." I said, "You
Yeah.
weren't covering nothing?" And
Yeah.
he's all, "Nah." And I was like, "Damn, there's
Same
not a
shit
lot
on
I
my
can do
back,
with
bro.
that."
Same shit. Like they went too dark on the wings, bro. But no, that's just dope, bro. That's just real dope. I like it. Did he pick any of it, or was it you kind of saying, you know what, this is what I'm
We
gonna
kind of collab. That's how I kind of do it with all my clients.
Okay.
Most of the stuff I do is bigger stuff like that. And like in Boo Boo's case, we had to fix up certain areas. We had to cover some stuff. Like the before picture isn't the greatest, but there was a bunch of stuff on the upper left shoulder that we had to fix or cover.
do. When are you gonna put a little tramp stamp down at the bottom, though? You still got a little space, bro. El Boo.
I was trying
With
to
a
stay away
butterfly.
from that
You
butthole.
said
What
with
I
the
was trying to do, it was a little stinky down there. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get on. No, we're leaving a spot to tattoo his beard right there.
Wait, no, but
We're gonna tattoo Boo's beard right there.
A whole band of butterflies down there, Chris. Is that,
That'd be great.
With some little flowers.
nah, great job, though. Great job. Shout out to SoCal Tattoos. Oh man, that's a good one. That's a good one. Oh yeah, AC on each sheet. Yeah, there you go. So let's go to the luckiest man of the week and now the unluckiest man of the week, Kilmore Abrego Garcia. To have you guys catch up on who that gentleman is, that is the Salvadorian national who was deported by the Trump administration here about a year ago, right? And he was in Secot, which is probably one of the worst prisons you can be in Central or this hemisphere, so in Central America. And he was there for about 6 to 8 months. Federal judge ordered him to come back. Trump administration was fighting it. They finally brought him back. I think they brought him back like in May. He just got released like on Monday, bro.
Released and deported?
No,
or
released in the States. The federal judge said, hey, he's not a flight risk. We will, because his family's here, we will release him pending his trial. Okay? Friday, they picked this fool up.
No, he didn't get busted.
Friday.
Dumbass!
No, they're dirtbag. No, it's not him. All right, people.
Let's get
we
this
need
shit
your
going,
support.
Chris. What the?
This channel exists.
Get this shit going, Chris. What the fuck's going on?
Over there beating the shit out of Chris.
What the
Boom,
fuck?
boom, boom, boom.
What are you doing?
And then have the light with the break right there, Chris. We're breaking for a small break. Oh man. Well, that was interesting.
I don't know what the hell that was, but I gotta go smoke a cigarette real quick.
Yeah. It worked out, right? It worked out. Took a little break, but yeah, maybe it's because we were talking about that. That happens.
Is that what it was?
That happens.
It was
I
Israeli space lasers came down and got us.
No, I swear to you, there's
So, you banging on Israel? Oh yeah, nah.
yeah.
We're gonna have
Yeah,
that.
we need to stop, huh? Next thing you know,
No,
this place is
it's-
gonna blow up.
Well, let's not even talk about those guys.
Smart.
Chris, you're supposed to be back there. Chris, come on.
That's what
Yeah,
it
there you
is,
go.
chat. We talked about the wrong shit, man.
Oh man, what's up, Shy Boy? How we doing, homeboy? He was about to bounce. That's the homie Shy Boy right there. He was at
Oh, yeah?
He was at a get together. That was dope, bro. We got together. That's why I didn't have that USB. That's why
How old is he? Is he older?
Who, this Shy Boy?
Shy Boy, yeah. That's your homeboy, Shy Boy?
Yeah, it's two of them. That's Shy Boy from like the 2000s generation,
Okay.
maybe late 90s.
For some reason, that name's ringing a bell.
Late 90s through the 2000s.
Might-
No,
maybe
but the
not.
other
Maybe
Shy
I might
Boy,
know him.
but the other Shy Boy you probably know. He's like, I think he's like 53, 54.
It's probably the one I know.
Yeah. Well, that other Shy Boy you won't forget, homie. He's a cool cat, bro. He's a cool cat.
You know what's
He's
weird?
much more
'Cause
mellow. That was fucking. He's one of the crazy.
I'll be
homies.
like that. I'll be like, man, I'll hear a name and I'll be like, man, that shit's ringing a bell. And then I'll see that person. I'll be like, man, ringing a bell. That's my boy. What's
Yeah,
up?
yeah,
you know
of
what I mean?
course,
Like,
of course.
I'm burned out.
So it was funny. I grabbed the USB from the TV that night we went out there, and I had it. I took it home. And that's why I forgot. I gotta get that thing back for the homies. And my wife said, "What do you got? USB? What's the USB?" She said, "I said the pictures from last year, the thing I put together." She's like, "We already saw those." I said, "Babe," I said, "we may have seen them, but these fools haven't seen them in a year." And I said, "These fools would love, right? Well, the homies." And she's like,
Chella's a G.
No,
dog.
it's
Chella's
funny.
a
No,
G,
no,
dog.
but it's funny. Hey, it's funny because I get over there. That's what I'm doing. I mess with it. I finally put it in there. And then once all the homies are there and all that, I get the remote. I ask the bar guy. The whole party stopped, bro. The whole party stopped.
They liked it. They were watching.
Yeah, Yeah, bro. Everybody went back there. You see pictures, and some of the younger homies were like, "Hey, what?" I said, "Well, email me the pictures, fool." Like I'm putting together as many pictures as we can. But at the end, it was cool, bro. We're getting together, not for a funeral, not because something happened to the homie, like nothing. Like that. We're getting together because we're getting together, and a lot of hoods. I think we don't do that until it's too late sometimes. So that was a good time. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to Shy Boy. But let's get back to Kilmar Abrego Garcia.
So he's busted now.
Quick recap real quick because we lost the audience, right? He's the guy that got deported to El Salvador, Secot. They try to say he's an MS-13 gang member. They had the marijuana, which said there was for the M, the smiley face that said with the S, and some other stupid stuff, those fake tattoo stuff. They were trying to blame the guy. Judge ordered him to come back. They finally brought him back. He's been back since like May. He got out like on Friday of last week. Everybody was celebrating. Man, he's out. Pending case. He's still going to court. Well, the Trump administration said, ni madre's way. They picked him up on Friday. So that fool was only out for like 4 days, 5 days. And now he's back in there. They offered him a deal. They said, listen, we will deport you to Costa Rica. Costa Rica is willing to take you. We won't send you to El Salvador because they're going to send you to Secot. And the federal judge is not going to sign off on it.
It's always been like that with El Salvador.
Yes and no.
Homies that are getting deported, they say they're Mexican because they don't want to get deported.
No, but they're lying about their thing. That's how they get sent over there. But
yeah.
This administration is and even the Mexican, I think that deal is we're not just deporting anybody back to Mexico like we used to. Mexico is taking Mexican nationals now. It's harder. It's much harder.
Well, they would lie because I remember one time in processing, one of the camaradas, he was telling him that he was Mexican. He wasn't from MS or nothing. He was telling him he's Mexican. And I was like, hey, fool. Like after we're in the cage, we're learning the R&R in Tehachapi. I don't even remember the year. It was early 90s. And so he comes back and I said, I thought you were Salvadorian, fool. And he goes, I am, fool, but they're going to deport me when this is over. And I ain't trying to go over there because they're going to kill me. And I was like, what? You know what I mean? What do you mean they're going to kill you? He's like, hell yeah, they'll kill my ass.
They'll kill your ass over there, fool.
And that was the first time I had heard that. You know what I mean? So then other homies talking over the years, I've heard a lot of people say that.
Oh no, for sure. If you don't have any papers, you're gonna say you're from Mexico because you don't want.
Yeah, for sure.
In El Salvador, you're gonna get killed. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Honduras, you probably get killed too. Guatemala, I don't think it has that much of a stronghold, but it's still more expensive to come from Guatemala.
Yeah.
And hop all those places, right? But back then, I don't think immigration really gave a shit, bro. They're like, it's easier for us. It's cheaper to ship them off to Mexico, which is actually wrong.
Everybody was like throughout this whole immigration thing. I've been saying the whole time this has been going on forever. This isn't new.
Yeah, that for sure. But now the rules of engagement has changed.
Well, yeah, now it's political. It's in the press. So once again, everybody has sided up, and they don't give a fuck about really what's right or what's cool.
The kicker, now that the deal's over and he got arrested, you know where they're trying to deport him to?
What'd you say? Costa Rica, right?
No, that was when we're giving you a deal.
Oh, okay.
I'll give you
if
one
he
country.
doesn't take the deal.
Yeah, one country.
Salvador.
One country.
Nicaragua.
Uganda.
You know what? I heard that.
They're cold cats, fool.
Dog, that's just
that is some cold shit.
These motherfuckers they're crazy.
Yeah, so
dog, at that level to play these games, to even pick that dude up again when he came in, that's just yeah.
Wow. I tell you,
that's some shit I would do. You know what I mean? Like fucking not the president and the government. It's crazy. These fools are all crazy.
Yeah, fool. Uganda. So the deal is now, F you. You don't want to take my first deal. You're going to Uganda. And look, fuck, bro. I mean, we're laughing.
That's where he's going to end up. They're going to send his ass over
that's
there.
what I said. When I heard Costa Rica, I would have been like, Costa Rica? I heard they don't have no income over there.
He's like, I just got home. I didn't do nothing but go to check in, and now they're trying to send me to Costa Rica. Fuck that. I'm going to fight it. But that's probably the wrong move. But that's
now
like,
that I heard
emotionally, you know what I mean? You're like, no.
Now that I heard Uganda, though, I'm going to definitely say, hey,
take the deal.
Hey, let's get this Costa Rica trip going.
That's messed up. I'm laughing because just how petty it is.
Yeah, they don't want to lose one. They don't want to lose one. Mogabon on the 199 super chat. Appreciate that, my man. Gil, figure something. Hate to see what the world go to waste. To me, it is petty as hell. These fools are willing to die on that battlefield, bro. Mm-hmm. That's the difference. These fucking crazy SOB. But me, I'm going to Costa Rica, fool.
Yeah, well, we know like we're probably gonna lose this, so we better just take what we could take right now.
Yeah, because he wants to be
I
the.
mean, you can stay down. You can stay down all the way to Uganda.
yeah, you can sit down for the cause, bro. No,
That's fucked up.
especially I just came out of Secot. That's how I'm thinking. Like this fool was in Secot, bro. So he must have seen some shit like just.
Yeah, but they gotta. You know what? I seen a story on it too. That there's just like for instance, they say, "Ooh, Pelican Bay," right? A lot of people don't know there's a level 1 there. You know what I mean? Like every prison, you know.
Yeah,
and
but imagine they
I
said-
think it's the same thing over there because wasn't like the some Democrats went over there and visited him, and then the Republicans were
they
going,
bring out the red
"That fool's
carpet."
in Disneyland and
Of
this and that. Like,
course.
so there's different. I mean,
This is the
I don't
thing.
know. He was over there in boxers with all those other motherfuckers with tattoos on their face.
No, I'm sure they were separated with all the guys who are deported with them.
Yeah.
But I think they're running the same program because he was separated as a Salvadorian national from MS. So when he went over there, they had to treat him like a Salvadorian national from MS.
So they would have thrown him in with everybody, you would think,
I
right?
would think. I would think. But he's the one that's got to tell that story.
You can't now.
Yeah, but Secot, nah, bro. Over there, they have those lower level prisons. That prison is not that. That prison is not that whatsoever.
But you said that's the one he was in, right?
Yeah, so I'm sure he
So-
was going through some shit.
Maybe.
It would.
Maybe.
Was the Bay always a level 1 in there?
Every prison has a level 1.
But even when they opened it the first time, okay.
the
But people just
Pelican
get out
Bay,
and say,
it has a level 1. It has 2 mainline yards, A and B, and then 2.
yeah. But if you're coming on the
C
streets,
and
yeah,
D.
that's a cool thing to say, fool. Hey, what you got? I got the Bay. Fool.
Oh, I know.
Okay, fine. You know them.
I've seen them. It's like, where were you at? You know what I mean? And it was in the level 1.
Of
You know what I mean? Like,
course.
it's like that with
Oh, it's the
old
Bay.
Folsom,
They'll tell
new
you.
Folsom.
Yeah,
you know,
they're
old
gonna tell you
Folsom's
that,
a
bro.
lower
That's-
level. You know, people that don't know, I just came from Folsom, but someone that knows is like, which one?
Hey, chat. Are you guys going to Uganda and fighting for the people, or are you guys gonna go to Costa Rica? What are you doing, Chris? So this is you.
Oh, I'm going to Uganda.
You go to Uganda? You fighting for the people?
My brothers.
And Maurice said that
Hey, look at you.
No.
Back to the motherland.
He said they gave him a roll, Bruce Lee's and powder toothpaste.
Yeah, bro.
Corker Shoe used to only get powder toothpaste for a while.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Hey, could
I
you
know- that powder sucks.
imagine getting stuck in you? Like, I'd be like, and Secota would be like, all right, I mean, fuck this place, but in Uganda, what the fuck?
They give him one of them things.
How the fuck did I end up in Uganda of all places, bro? They'll be like, oh, you rich. Like, you rich. Like, nah. I saw some pictures of Uganda. I'm sure it's a nice place to visit. But I'm taking Costa Rica, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You take Costa Rica? Now, Chris taking Uganda. Chris said he's going back with the people.
Back to the motherland.
Oh, shit. Nah, do it.
Speaking of Costa Rica, I mean, this is some bullshit, but
Story time.
So one of my clients, he's a public defender, or he was a public defender at San Fernando Court.
Okay.
You know, and this is how I got the car. So he's cool. I work on him and everything. You know, he's my boy. And so he tells me, he says, "Hey man, I'm quitting my job and moving to Colombia." And I'm like, "What?" You know? He's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "You're bullshitting, right?" He's like, "Nah." You know, like I'm leaving in 2 months. You know, and so then he comes in with the car. He's like, "You want it? I'll give it to you for 10 grand and pay me whenever you can." And I'm like, "Shit, yeah." And I'm like, well, "But why don't you just go visit? Like, you're just leaving? You know, you're quitting this job. You know what I mean? You're a lawyer. You know what I mean?" And yeah. I said, "Are the hookers that good down there?" And he was like, "Hell yeah."
Hey, you forgot the cocaine.
This fool just boned out. That's how I got the new car.
Oh, man. So I take it he's a single guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's probably one of those guys, and I'm just guessing here, that he went over there and he got sprung on some hooker, bro.
I think sprung on some hookers.
Or just
but he doesn't, so I guess like his spot where he's going to be is Colombia, but then he just be traveling around. Because he was in the army, he got like hurt in the war, so he gets money from that. He gets money.
No,
from
he's
the
got his
war,
retirement.
You know what I mean? Like,
he's gonna go retire over there.
Yeah.
That's not a bad way.
And he said if
Better than
things start
Uganda.
hurting,
I'll
like,
tell you that much. Yeah, much better than
his
Uganda,
dumb
bro.
ass will probably go to Uganda.
He'll end up in Uganda. He'll be over what this guy said. What the fuck are we doing in Uganda, bro?
Oh, fuck. Shout out, Rick. What's up, man? If you're
but
watching this.
That's a cold case, bro. It's worse than going into a federal case. They tell you, hey, man, you're going to either take 10 or you're going to get 30. That's what this is, but worse, bro. Either you're going to take Costa Rica.
But you know what? It's like I said, once again, you know, because everyone's so sided up. No one's going to budge and give anything.
No,
and
they're not.
This guy shouldn't be going through this.
No,
You know
he
what I mean?
should not, bro.
You know,
I don't believe so either.
This
No.
is crazy. If like he's illegal or whatever, and he gets deported, if he's a criminal, then it is what it is. You know, but
let him get the due process. That is the problem
yeah,
right now that I have
you
with this
know.
case, where they don't want to let him get
and
due
he's
process.
the one where they're talking about the tattoos on the hands.
Yeah, the stupid ass
and
tattoos.
see, this is once again, you know, the one side's like, this is proof that he's from MS, and that was not proof he
That
was
was
from
not
MS.
proof,
The
bro.
only thing that held any kind of water, because like in the 80s, MS, they used to rock marijuana leaves. They were like stoners
Okay.
at first. You know what I mean? But other than that, all that other shit was complete bullshit. And that was probably bullshit too. But they did used to do marijuana leaves.
Yeah, but this guy's a family guy. I think he had a little domestic thing with his wife. But that's between him and his wife. Obviously, that they're not keep going and doing that. And at this point, is you're treating this guy and you're using him as the face of MS that people are trying to keep, because the right, what they say is, oh, so you support MS? It's almost the same thing like with the little keep up people. Hey, you're killing all these people. Oh, you support Hamas? Like, no, bro.
Yeah.
It's no, I don't support MS. No, I don't support Hamas, bro. Like, no, I support the truth and due process. And the problem is right now that this administration, they're just fucking feeling tough. And I think they're abusing their power with this.
You know
bro.
what? Yeah, I think so too. But I see what they're doing. They're trying, you know, things are messed up, so they got to crack down.
No,
You
they're in the yard booking fools right now,
and,
bro.
You know, like, you know, they're cleaning house.
They're cleaning house.
In a lot of different ways. And like I said, these problems, I don't feel like just started right now with these people in power right now cleaning house
What
the
do you
way
mean
they
by
are.
these people?
The Republicans, Trump and
Oh,
them,
just making
right?
sure we're talking about Chris's people right now, bro.
Uh,
What do you mean
no,
these people,
man.
Chris?
Those are actually not Chris's people. He's
What
on
do
the
you
other
mean
side.
these people?
But you see what they're doing is foul, but this has been building for a long time with all the...
Yes,
they wouldn't
30
be doing
years,
this
bro.
if this shit wasn't so fucked up.
This
now,
is correct. This is the
so
other extreme.
people on their side are like, hey, we got to do what we got to do, but what about the people that are on the side that are getting the short end of the stick on all
For
this?
sure.
You know what I mean? So, and like I said, instead of all of them just coming together and coming up with something that will work, you know, everyone's so sided up.
the one
It's
good
just all messed
the
up.
one
We
good
need to
thing.
get rid of all of them, man.
The one
Listen,
good thing that
you
I
know?
did see this week, because I've been seeing a lot of negatives. My Trompito, right? Trompito's fucking up, bro. But I did see a positive this week on Trump. See if you can Google this real quick, Chris. Trump pardons two brothers. I want to say they're from.
I think Trump's done a lot of positive shit, but he's also, I don't like some of the shit he's doing.
Yeah, but
too,
this
you
one
know?
this one is good. It's two brothers that I want to say from Florida. I may be mistaken, but they're definitely from the East Coast. They got life in prison in like 92 or something, bro, or 94, and they've been in there all this time. Trump made this one lady from like DC.
Fort Worth? The Fort Worth brothers?
Oh, the Fort Worth of Texas. Oh, yeah. Actually, that's a kind of accent. So this one chick from DC, bro, I think that did about 20 some years in the joint, and he pardoned her. Trump made her the pardon czar, which means people write to her. She gets stories that, okay, this makes some sense. Let me look into it.
Didn't they already have that? Or somebody in that position?
I'm sure, but he actually got somebody who's been in prison who got pardoned themselves, who's a very good person who's been doing good. So now somebody who's been in that long in jail, bro, and looks at it is gonna have much more compassion than somebody who's
for
drinking
sure.
at Starbucks.
Yeah,
And like,
for sure.
and
No, I like that. I think that's
right?
cool.
So
Yeah.
so she recommended. Here you go. That's the two brothers back in the day.
That's them?
That's them. I think when they started doing their time.
So what were they busted for? Hot one?
No, cocaine
Oh,
for drugs.
dealers.
And yeah, they were drug dealers.
Did they have life?
They had life, and
So
they-
it's federal then, right?
It's
I don't
federal. That's
think
the only reason
yeah.
they can pardon them. So if it wasn't for Trompito, these guys would still be in prison. And what it was is the amount of time that they got life in prison. There's no way they would have got that time right now. They would have probably got like 10 years, and they've been in there for 30.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know what, we're going back and look
Well,
at
it's
these.
like weed, marijuana. You
Yeah.
got people doing a shitload of time for
It makes
marijuana.
sense.
Now it's legal everywhere.
Saint 199 super chat. Appreciate you, Playboy. Give him a.
What up, Saint? I see you, my boy.
Send me to Colombia. Still my favorite place. I don't think Saint is that much of a saint, bro.
Saint, I don't. You know what? Saint was in military. Or no, he was in naval intelligence for like 20 years.
Oh shit. Okay.
So that motherfucker's probably been in Colombia.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
Like that's my boy.
He's been
What's
in
up,
many
Saint?
Colombians.
What's up?
Oh, I mean, there are many of times. What I meant to say.
Be careful, he's got a wife.
Hey, I'm sorry.
Kim, you don't know nothing about it.
It was a man joke, bro.
Allegedly.
I apologize. Yeah, allegedly. He was in Colombia many of times. Hey, and even though that was so many years ago, before, she'll still look at it like, that's just the way it goes, bro. Trust me. I would say, woo. Oh, man.
Woo.
Yeah, woo, woo. Two people parted, never mind the families being ripped apart. Arturo, it's okay, bro. Two people parted. Yeah, the guys did their 30 years. There's always something to complain about. Like, at some point, like, 30 years is 30 years, bro.
It's a long time.
Yeah, if you're still blaming your drug dealer from 1990 something for all your fuck ups in life, you got bigger problems, dude. You can't sit here with all the families he tore apart. No. If it's 30 years, you're still alive and kicking, bro, that means life is good. And if you're fucked up in the streets after 30 years and you're still saying it was because no, it's because you continue to put that shit in your nose.
I don't know nothing about them. I don't know if they were leaders of some group that there was a lot of murders to it.
No,
you know what I mean?
Their whole
thing.
their whole thing was their sales. It was nothing with no attempted murder. It was nothing with that. It was pretty much sales, and they were just bringing in dope and making money, bro. And they got caught up, and they did their time.
And I'm assuming they got caught with a lot.
But yet, you will get the guy from the Chrisleys. I don't know if you know who that guy is. They're a reality show from like Tennessee, showing off all the riches, all this. Their daughters got this Beamer, and the sons got this.
Chrisleys?
The Chrisleys, yes. So the Chrisleys, the wife and the husband. The only reason I know this because my wife.
I was wondering how the hell do you know?
That's the only reason I know this kind of stuff, bro. He's kind of.
I was just thinking that when you said that.
But you will see on TMZ. They will definitely be on TMZ.
Yeah.
So that was the one that Trump pardoned 6 months ago, bro, or 4 months ago, and he only stole Droopy, I think like $20 million from fraud. And oh no, he didn't. What it was is the daughter went and talked at the
I know who you're talking about. Those are the ones that Trump pardoned?
Yes.
Yeah.
Millions,
you know what?
bro.
But like someone like me is like, good, let them be in there, these motherfuckers.
No,
you know what I mean?
to me, those guys should be in jail. No, the
sure?
Chrisleys, yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah, I heard about
that outstanding couple right there. That power couple. They are a power couple now. They
powered their way out of jail.
They powered their way out of jail. Think about it, bro.
Hey, man, I guess we can't hate, you know?
No, I think we can. I think we have every right to hate because you're sitting here sending people off to prison for all kind of stuff, which they should be in prison, many of them.
You know what? Yeah, you're right.
But you're going to sit here.
Yeah, I check myself.
You're going to sit here and pardon them after they done stole like $20 million, bro.
And who are they stealing it from? Were they
From
like
the banks.
cleaning out? Oh, they're stealing from the
Yeah,
banks.
they were buying. Let's say they go buy a $4 million property, right? They get the property, they put under their name, take all the money out of it, equity wise. Like we're gonna sit here, this that, never make a payment on the property, and walk away with all the profit, bro.
See, why couldn't I ever think of no shit like that?
Because
you know what I mean? Like
you'd be in prison forever, bro. You ain't getting the fart. You'll be in Uganda.
I might be. Fuck, I'm taking all my money to Uganda with me.
Hey,
Fuck that.
It'll be Droopy. Hello, I have money for you. If you only send money, Droopy be working the call center in Uganda trying to get money.
That's fucked up. That's fucked up.
Hey, but them fools, yeah, they got out, bro. They got out. They had. I think they done 2.5 years. They still had a good. He had about 8 left. She had about 4 left. They got broken off, and it was foolproof. But since the daughter endorsed Donald Trump, and she was a big influencer.
I was just going to say, what did they do for him? Did they donate?
No,
to
they
his
endorsed
campaign?
him. Like they have a huge following. They endorsed him. She went and talked at the Republican National Convention.
Yeah.
The daughter.
No, I remember now.
Yeah, bro. So hey, it's
Pretty young.
yeah,
pretty,
yeah. Politics, bro. Like, hey,
No, it's gangster. I think
yeah,
politics
it is.
are.
It
you
is.
know,
But that's what people still don't understand, huh? They made it out. The Chrisleys, yeah, that's the daughter right there. There you go. There you
with
go.
the hat
bro.
on and everything.
There you go. All right, Chris. So for the next convention, we gotta
kiss the ring.
Hey, we gotta kiss the ring,
Gotta
bro.
kiss the ring.
Yeah,
Kiss the ring.
that's exactly what it is. Chris fucking put it. It is, huh, Chris? Mm-hmm. Hey, we might have to go. Next year we'll be at a convention. Hey, we already started, huh, Chris?
It's the last thing they want.
Oh man. Okay, so now let's talk about Raja Jackson, bro.
Ooh,
Oh man, Raja Jackson.
that's a rough rider right there.
That's a rough rider. For some of you guys who aren't following the internet that well or don't follow news or anything, that is Rampage Jackson's son. That he just recently got into a it's an altercation at first. Let me break down the backstory for it, and then we'll see the video for it. He goes to this place in Sun Valley that it's like a low, like what is AAA baseball? Minor leagues. Yes, it's a minor league thing where people go, they practice their stuff, and
You're talking about the wrestling?
the wrestling. Yeah, that's where he went. And the big thing right now is all these guys are streaming on Kick, which they have a camera on them all fucking day long. It's pretty much a reality show all day long. His dad's doing it. They're all doing it. So he goes over there. He goes to the back where all the guys, all the showmen are, all the wrestlers are at. And apparently back there, everybody's in character. So he came, and the character tells him, hey, I'm so-and-so. And Raja goes, I don't know you. What you mean you don't know me? I'm so... He grabs... Whether it was a real can or they're saying it's a prop can, he grabs it and he fucking... But you can tell it's like a wrestling move.
Hit him in the head with it.
Hit him in the head with it. And Raja Jackson got upset, and I could understand all day long why he would get upset. But then automatically... They started telling him, no, bro, back here, everybody's in character, this and that. We thought it'd be good. You know what? Let's play on this. And what they did is they went ahead and told him, listen, well, he's wrestling. You're going to go in there. You're going to do this. And then just play the part. We'll break you up. Well, this fool's recording himself saying, while they're fighting, he's recording himself saying, oh, I'm going to fuck this fool up.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Oh, yeah, no,
I didn't
dude.
see that.
I'm telling you, they're streaming everything. I'm going to fuck this fool up. They told me I could fuck him. And the guy told me, hey, go give it to him. Give him his receipts. We're going to break it up. But he's telling him wrestling, bro. This is not MMA. He's an MMA fighter.
See, I didn't know anything about that. I seen him.
We'll
I
see
was
right
wondering, like, what the hell was that?
He
dude?
was
Why
on
didn't
a
he fight him in
recording
the
saying,
back?
I am going to fuck this fool up. They told me I could hit him as many times as I want. Like, what the fuck? I never heard
So
nobody
he
say that.
literally fucking hit him as many times as he could.
This is the video. Chris, roll the video.
That's what put him out.
This horrific, hard-to-watch attack has shaken the pro wrestling world to its core.
That's what happened.
In the
Yeah,
allegedly
40 little bit, Chris.
unscripted viral moment,
Yeah.
Raja Jackson, who is the son of UFC great Quinton
Yeah, that's
Rampage,
the one.
retaliation
Yeah, play
to an
right there.
altercation
So this is when
between
they-
the men earlier that day. Outside the venue, Stu had smashed a beer.
You
on
see the guy in the
Raja's
hat
head.
back there laughing and smiling.
What, you don't know me?
Hell no. Yeah.
Hey, I think that's a little...
It seemed to be setting up a storyline for the show. The two were later seen making amends on the live stream, but then things took a dark turn. And now social media videos
Yeah.
have emerged.
You can pause it right there, Chris,
showing
make it
Raja in
smaller.
a blood-stained white shirt.
So now, yeah, this fool. I think he had not a huge contract, but he was in the UFC, right?
I don't think he was in. Was he?
I think he was fine, like on the.
I've seen a lot of things because I watch UFC a lot, and I'm kind of up on all that because we go.
Well,
train
he
and
may
we do
be
all
in
that
the
shit.
minor league thing.
Yeah, but I've seen a lot of things with him and his dad, and
Yes.
his dad like
All the
lot,
time,
right?
all the
And
time.
So I think like he grew up kind of crazy because his dad's crazy too. Rampage Jackson. Do you ever seen the Ultimate Fighter when he destroyed
Yes.
the door in like fucking 10 seconds?
Yeah.
Like he punched it and
Yeah,
ripped
he
it
was
on.
one
I
of the
watching
original
like,
guys.
oh shit!
I used to play him in the
You
video
know?
game all the time.
Yeah, so I think because right there he just lost it.
No, what I was getting
That's
to,
losing
it
it
was
right
that I believe that the owner of the UFC immediately, like when he saw that he said, oh, this guy will never fight in the UFC or something like that, where he was
Yeah,
like,
well
he lost.
that wasn't cool what he did because like
No, bro.
I think he just lost it. I think he's a little crazy and he lost it.
He did. will. The only defense I will give him a small bit of amount was that he was walking around with a concussion in the last week. And when I say he was walking out with a concussion, he was sparring with some guy, and some guy just cracked him in the side of the face, and that fool just went like you could just tell he went out. So who knows if he was still fucked up from that hit and thinking because
he got knocked out the week before.
It was one of those that if that's a football player, you're like, oh shit, this would just like, yeah, you can tell like, oh yeah, I don't need to be a doctor. That fool got a concussion. Well, he just got cracked and his fucking whole body just twirled real quick. However, he's still on record. Like I'm gonna beat this fool down. I think I emailed you that, Chris. We'll see if you can forward it. It might be on
him.
there.
That's gonna hurt him. Can you hear the other person in the background going, you can hit him as many times as you want?
I know what he's talking about, but that's not what the guy was saying. The guy was saying, listen, take your turn. Don't worry. When and it's the guy with the hat that was smiling. Go in there whenever it is, right? He told him, he said, give it to him. Give him those receipts you got. Hit him as many times as you want. Don't worry, we'll break it up and this and that. But I was waiting for the the fake.
But dude's not a wrestler. Dude's a real fighter.
Yeah, but he should have known.
I mean, that's why I said he lost it.
Yeah,
you know, because what he was doing, there's no way you could think that's part of the show.
No. After the show, more evidence. No, there's even more evidence, bro. After the show, when you saw him with the shirt,
and
he's walking with a bloody shirt.
Yeah, they're talking to him.
No, he was like, oh, fuck.
I fucked him up.
Oh, yeah, fuck. Ain't nobody gonna come at me like that. Woo. Like, just still wolfing, talking shit. Fuck. And I was like, oh, this fool. But I think this was gonna. It's one or two ways. You know, this happened right here on the street, right? Mm-hmm. It happened in Sun Valley.
I know where the place is.
So I think right now, what the phone calls has got to be is the only way that kid's not gonna go to jail is if the dad makes a deal that, hey, I'm gonna pay, I don't know, $5 million. And
he's most likely going to jail.
I think so. I don't think that's gonna pay $5 million.
You know what? After the fight thing with, I fucked him up. That's not as bad as before the fight saying I'm gonna go fuck him.
Yeah, but the way
and saying that on camera, that's like premeditation. You know what I mean? That takes it to a whole new level.
The way I'm saying it is if they were agreed to an amount of money, the cops came to ask that wrestler, hey, what happened? He's like, oh no, this is all part of the show.
That could possibly happen for sure.
Right?
Because it wasn't the wrestler. I mean, you hear about this after he was an Army veteran.
Yeah, he was an Army vet.
So that makes you want to go, it's fucked up even more, you know, and he had PTSD. He couldn't really do nothing. That's why he started wrestling. I heard that whole story, and it sucks, you know.
40 million, chicken wing. Nah, 40 million. Rampage Jackson got no 40 million, bro. Let's get it. Hotline. Oh, shit. Bama said he wants to get in on this,
what's
bro.
cracking? Where you been, Bama?
Hey.
The world famous, the one and only Alabama Mexican. What's up, Bama?
You guys talking about the not the UFC, but you guys talking about Raja?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hey, man, that's sad what happened to that kid right there, man.
The one that got beat up?
Nah. Hey, so yeah, that's a good kid right there. I know him. I saw him from well, I don't know him personally, but I saw him compete for his first MMA fight. And
that's what it was.
And what happened is that guy that hit him in the head with that thing, that wasn't planned, right? So
right.
You saw American Soul, you saw what you did to Norby's, right? And that happened real quick, right?
I don't know what you're talking about, Bama, but yeah, go ahead.
So he thought he had the green light to like whoop some ass, and then he went extreme and he got temporary insanity inside of that thing, right? But it just happened so fast, and then the problem is that that's a nice kid, and he's actually like the nicest person in the world, and then now everybody thinks
he used to be, because that's like saying Will Smith is a great guy. Have you noticed nobody fucks with Will Smith like that no more? After that slap, is like, yeah, you kind of fucked up, homie.
Well, that and a lot of other shit. They found out he's weirdo.
But
you know?
But you don't think he needs to serve some time for what he did?
Well, I put it in the side of what if that was my son? You know, nobody wants their son or
of course,
jail or not.
But I would be like, hey, like my son, I'd be like, hey, you fucked up. First,
Well, you know
Okay,
what, too?
but-
I heard that the guy that got beat up does not want to press charges. I could see something being worked out, like what Gil was saying a minute ago, like Rampage pay some money or
Yeah, you
the
gotta
kid
pay some money, bro.
or whatever. But
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see that happening.
5 million sounds like a good number for that ass whooping. That's
Yeah,
a good.
I would take that for
I'll take
5 million. Hell yeah.
I'll take this.
Yeah.
I'll take my medical expenses plus any future medical expenses.
Well,
and
he's
5
gonna
million.
have some
he's gonna.
dental
Yeah, he's gonna have some
They
major.
said he was choking on his blood in his teeth
Yeah,
when he
yeah.
was laying on his back.
It happens to the best of us.
Yeah, they're
You know what I mean? I've been there.
Hey, Mr. Droops, you did a good job with that Mandy girl the other day. You are a good.
Oh, good looking out.
Oh, you saw the OnlyFans that night?
Hey.
Hey,
You paid that $5? All right, thank you, Bama.
hey, I was inside an airplane when you guys were.
You were
talking
really
to
on
her,
a plane?
man.
Okay, that's why you
Inside.
sounded like that. I was expecting you to be going crazy. That was like, "What's up, man? How you doing, Mandy? Let me ask you a question."
Oh,
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Oh yeah.
I was like, "What's wrong with
I
this
was
fool?
trying to
Is he
be-
sick?"
On the plane, bro.
I had an old ladies next to me and then Boo Boo. Hey, what's the, hey, you guys got to write questions. Boo Boo's asking her like low hanging like fruit question like how do you get into the porn business? Come on, you guys got to write some shit down, man. I had no, I couldn't say them in
those questions were written down.
They were
No,
written down.
written down. Boo Boo, those were Boo Boo's questions.
Those
But
are
you
my
didn't like her
questions.
answer. I thought her answer was off the hook.
I was gonna say.
But
What are you gonna say?
but
I was gonna say
How
you
we-
don't have
no,
much
but-
room to talk after that call.
Tell him,
Shots
Chris,
I'm
fired.
not having anything to say.
Bama, Chris is on you.
There you go, Bama.
I was
Chris,
expecting a little
hey.
bit more from you, Bama.
Yeah, we
I
got
was
that show
inside
for
a
you,
plane.
Bama. We got that show exclusively for you, dude.
Just for
and,
you.
And you didn't show up, bro.
I was inside. Hey, American Cholo on the comments it said that apparently you couldn't get the field trip past signing at home. You couldn't show up yourself.
That was date night, bro. I did show up. Once the show started, I was behind the scenes producing, and once the show got going, I went out and a date night. Me and my wife, bro. I can't miss those. Those are booked months in advance.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
He was
yeah.
here. You didn't see the Instagram post with Gil sitting there like this.
Yeah, I was like,
I have it on my phone. It was funny as fuck.
no,
It was funny.
we got it going, but yeah, that was date night.
Hey, that interview was pretty entertaining, man. I think you guys should do more often. Now, it doesn't have to be an extreme like that, but get some other girls and shit. You know what I'm saying? No
We
matter
got
what
some
they
shit
do.
coming up. I don't know if we could talk about it.
No, we ain't talking about nothing.
Okay, we ain't
Until
talking
Bama-
about shit.
Until Bama shows up next time.
Yeah, we're gonna have
Hey.
one of these days. We're gonna have you in here, Bama.
Damn right, Chicken Wing.
Special guest.
Damn right, I'll be doing a live
that's
from
what-
the pool
hey.
at night.
Hey,
What's up,
hey,
everybody?
how's Matt? Hey, how is Matt doing?
Matt's good.
Matt's good. He just started his own podcast with Sullen. That's why he's been kind of busy. Sullen TV, man, go check him out. His first interview actually dropped today. I think it was.
Was it today?
It was today.
I was when I was driving here. I was thinking, fuck. I think it was yesterday. I didn't even
Yeah,
look at it.
check. Go to
But,
YouTube, Sullen TV. Go show him some love over there.
Yeah, it's called Brick by
Oh,
Brick.
I will.
Sullen
Hey,
TV.
what's
break
going
by
on
break.
tomorrow? What's going on tomorrow?
Oh, you know what? Tomorrow I got I got the homie Young Quicks from Oxnard coming over here. He's just
Yeah, I'm not calling him because when there's people that potentially can kill me, I don't call.
No. Young Quicks is one of them good guys, bro. He's actually is a good guy.
Don't worry, Bama.
He's the one that does probably the biggest drives over in Oxnard as far as toys, as far as food, as far as everything. He's a guy that gives a lot to his community. He's very connected, like community-wise, bro. And his raps ain't all gangster, just nice hip-hop shit over there. And he's doing his thing, bro. And he's been doing it for years.
All right, well then I'll call you guys next week,
Hey,
man. You
Bama.
guys take care of it.
You
Hey,
got it,
Bama,
Bama.
we do got some shit coming too pretty soon. More
Hey, I'll-
stuff you'll like.
Hey, keep me posted.
You got it, player. All right, Bama. Late.
Hey, you guys take care. All right,
right,
peace.
Jim.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, you can put the number up there real small somewhere, or actually probably put it in the comment section. That way, if anyone's tap in what we're talking about. But the Raja Jackson, yeah, $5 million paid for the medical expenses, bro, and take some counseling, bro.
I feel the whole thing's just unfortunate. It's fucked up for that guy because he wasn't expecting that, so he wasn't even like defending himself You know what I mean? Like,
No, yeah, you got
you're at an
KO'd.
event, you don't expect that to happen, but then again, for Homeboy, they're pumping him up. For Raja, they're pumping him up and
But
go
imagine
do
that-
that. But
but
I think he
ima-
just lost it for a
Imagine if
minute.
that was your boy that got socked up like that. How would you feel about Roger right now?
It'd be a whole different thing. Yeah, no, for sure,
Hotline.
Hey, the little small hats are freezing up your video.
Hey, you know this, man.
That's what
you
happened
know
with
this. You got to keep trucha, fool. Shots for
Because we're
fire.
getting into the conversation, and I'm like, oh, what's going on here? Like, feeling the vibe.
That's what they do, bro. They break it up. So,
We really don't even know what the hell happened. Everything just froze up.
yeah, everything went down. What's good, though, brother? Talk to us.
Hey, so what do you guys think about the family over there in Yucaipa that got arrested for the 7-month-old baby?
Oh, we got that. Baby Emmanuel. We'll talk on it right now. If Chris will pull it up right now. I think it's a horrible thing, bro. Today the mom and the dad, what's his name? Rebecca Haro and Jake Haro. They were officially what's the word?
Arrested, right?
No, they were arrested the other day, but they officially were charged with murder. And
I heard about this story and I just didn't pay attention to it.
Yeah,
so
it's probably there. You go. It's probably
I know a
one
little
of the
bit about
hottest stories on TikTok
Yeah.
right now. That's for sure. From Atira is on it major. If you're on TikTok, go check him out. He's like the #1 guy on that one. Well, either way, they're both got arrested. The baby was 7 months old. He was out on the 10 freeway a few days ago, supposedly showing the detectives where he put the body. But there's nothing there. You got to remember, it's a 7-month-old.
Okay, well, so this baby just came up missing.
Yes.
Did they do a whole thing like, hey, help us find our kid? They all said the whole thing.
Yes, bro. Yes, they went around. She had a black guy, but they found the black guy. She had him before that incident. She tried to say some guy came, hit her, got the baby, took off from a Big Five. They got the camera footage from the Big Five. They got the camera footage from a liquor store, and there's nobody that approaches her. There's nothing, bro.
Really?
Yeah, there's nothing. So people have been pressing up, and after they started pressing up, they shut down to the police officers, weren't saying anything anymore. And it just, you could tell they're guilty, bro.
Yeah.
But to me, it's this, caller. I cannot for the life of me understand how not just one, but two do it. You got to be both sick puppies. That's probably why you're with each other, because to me, if you can't handle that kid, take it to a fire department, bro. People might call you, oh, wow, you gave the kid to the fire department? What, do you want me to kill him? Like, this is what's going on right now. A lot of that's been happening. Take the fucking kid to the fire department. Say, here, I can't handle him.
Or church.
Yeah.
Or a church. Why do you have to sit there and think, I'm going to resolve this by, I'm going to, no, a child?
So you know what I thought when I heard about it? Yeah, first of all, they're foul. They killed the kid.
off the top,
I
bro.
hope they both get it while they're busted, and they probably will. But what if like something happened? What if it was an accident? What if the kid hit his head or her head? You
Then
know what
you
I mean?
say it.
And I know, but they panicked and did this weird shit.
No. Going through all that, there's no
Is there
panic.
like priors for abuse and shit
Yes,
like
there's
that in
priors
the
for
family?
abuse.
Yeah, okay.
The guy got convicted in 2018 for some type of abuse to child.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, he had a record. He was on probation for that.
Yeah, no.
But you can tell they're
Fuck
full of
it.
shit. Anybody, I could see one person having that happen where the kid and they panic and they do some stupid shit like
they
that.
probably killed it and had each other's backs.
But
and
yeah,
wrote it
but
out
when you
to
have
them,
two
you know?
people, no, one is gonna be the more reasonable one and say, no, dude, it was an effing accident. I was here, I saw it. It was an accident.
Well, if he has priors for abusing children, he probably killed the kid. You know,
one of them. But he was the one that ended up seeing like he broke, and he was the one that. Is
he broke?
Yeah, she's still saying that she don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, she's gonna lose the crime he just told on.
Caller, what do you think?
I'm trying to figure out what's the reason them even doing it. Like, because you just said it right now. If you can't take a kid, drop them off at the fire department or something like that. But like, what's the reason? What's behind it?
To me, what I could see is
Crying.
the baby's crying like hell. These fools are probably tweaked out of their mind, fucking partying and what the fuck, shut the fuck up, and just
Yeah.
Put it in the
Tweet.
closet. Well,
They're-
so have
they're-
they found the body of the child?
No, they haven't found the body, bro.
Yeah,
They haven't
they're
found the
probably
body.
not going to.
I see these tweakers by my pad getting stuff with just hitting it because they're all tracked out. They're thinking something's getting them, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That to me is a scenario that probably makes more sense that they're because if they weren't, they're just sick ass puppies, bro. Like at least fucking be tweaked out. You can say I was tweaked out, but I it's the only thing I could even think of.
Yeah,
Who's the one that-
they're in for a rough ride.
Yeah.
Who took him? Who tried to take the guy trying to take the police for he supposedly put the body at?
Yeah, he did. He took him to somewhere off the 10 freeway, I believe it was, but it was somewhere over there. He took him out there. They walked out the field. The sheriffs must have had at least like 20 people there. They took cadaver dogs, but they couldn't find anything. I think if it's a 7-month-old, coyote can pick that up like nothing.
Yeah, but
That-
wouldn't the dogs pick up some sort of scent?
Nah, not after that long. I don't think so. I think if
How long has it been?
it's been about 2 weeks, and it's not like they buried it. If the body was there, yeah, I think they would find it. But if you think about 7 months like this,
And
was
this
about
is
to say
you said
that too
you
about
type
coyote.
it's like a rabbit for those guys. Like a big rabbit for those guys, bro.
for sure.
But
Yeah,
I would think
yeah,
they'll find some
yeah.
kind of clothes. But then again, they don't know what they did.
Even if he really did bring the kid out there, maybe he didn't.
Yeah, maybe
he's just-
that's what I'm saying. Maybe he's just full of
he's
shit.
just obviously a fucked up person.
Maybe
you know?
maybe he's just testing the waters and seeing if I get a deal.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you Kaipa, there's a lot of coyotes over there and stuff. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like rural, right?
Yeah, there's all kind of
Yeah.
wildlife over there, bro.
Yeah, wildlife,
And in the
yeah.
heat that we've been having and all that stuff, I mean, you would think if it was still there, you would find some kind of clothes. But then again, did they take the clothes off? Throw the clothes away? Like, there's so many scenarios going around. But I think what everybody knows, yeah, they did it, bro.
They know.
They did it, and it just sucks, man. Like I said, you can take a child to the fire department, no questions asked. Take them to a church, no questions asked. You don't have to. My God, I'd rather have people say, "Oh, what a piece of shit! You couldn't take care of your kid." All right, it's better than fucking going. Now this is what
Yeah.
you're doing.
Now they're gonna.
This
get
is what
life,
you're doing. Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You're living in hell here on earth, and as you should, because look what you did, man.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
foul.
Hey, but
That's
appreciate
crazy.
that caller. We got
Dogs
to
are
that segment, bro.
Good
no
looking out,
problem.
caller.
I'll talk to you. You guys have a good one.
You too,
You
brother.
too.
Thank you. Yes, you had
Will you
a
do the
segment.
commercial?
Oh, we can do a commercial, bro. We'll do a commercial. Want a commercial break? Let's do a commercial break real quick. So today, right now, we're gonna take a commercial break because Droopy needs a commercial break, and so do I. and then after that, we'll take this call.
All
Unless
right,
the caller wants to
people,
hold
we
on
need
for a
your
minute or two.
support.
This channel exists because
Oh, you
you
wanna-
believe in our
I
stories.
already started it.
We're not funded by big corporations.
no,
We're not
no,
bought
no,
by
no,
special
no.
interests.
Okay.
We're independent for the people, by the people. And we're here to speak the truth of our communities across the country. Every story we bring to you about injustices, about our culture, about what's really going on in our neighborhood is powered by us and hopefully now by you. We're asking every single viewer who values what we're doing here to help us stay independent. If just a few of you would donate $2 to $5, it'll make a huge difference. It's easy. You could send support through Venmo, Cash App, or Zelle. Your donation doesn't just keep the lights on, it keeps our voices strong. We're not just another YouTube channel. We're your news, we're your platform, we're your movement. So if you rock with us, if you believe in independent Latino media, drop $2, $3, or $5 today. Thank you so much for watching, supporting, and standing with us. We're just getting started. Let's grow together.
Are you dealing with a busted pipe, clogged drain, or no hot water? Don't stress. Call the pros at Rockstar Plumbing in Chatsworth. Our licensed and insured team handles it all. Fast, clean, and reliable. From leak repairs to full water heater installs, we've got you covered. Trusted by your neighbors and rated 5 stars across the valley. Call now, 818-814-3044, or find us online. Rockstar Plumbing. We don't just fix pipes, we rock them.
All right, guys, you guys know the American Troll platform is here to inform, motivate, and educate. And in today's turbulent times, a criminal record or a bad tattoo can leave a long-lasting mark on your future. That's why we are giving back. We are now offering adult criminal record expungement and free tattoo removal, exclusively for Los Angeles residents. Don't let your past define your future. Reach out to Bruno Hernandez at bruno@stpla.org and take the first step towards a fresh start. Thank you and God bless.
Do you need a tattoo but don't know where to go? Thinking about having your homie do a homemade one? Hey, let me stop you right there. Tattoos are permanent, people. Let the pros handle it. Go see our friends down at SoCal Tattoo. The address, 6000 Reseda Boulevard, Unit M, Tarzana, California, 91356. The phone number, 818-578-6562. Once again, 818-578-6562. And tell them American Cholo sent you.
And Mr.
He just
Chris.
did what I do.
That's right,
I
Mr.
know, I
Chris.
said Chris. Well, with all that nonsense earlier, I think he felt like he had to get back in time.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking
He was
about.
out of control.
Oh, yeah. Semi-drivers. So let me set this one up. This is the guy who Florida was on a 2-lane highway, 2-lane over here, 2-lane over here. You know, in the middle where they have the highways and they have for the highway patrol to be able to go over. Mm-hmm. So this jackass thought that it was a smart idea. Go ahead and get the phone call.
That's not the same guy, though.
All right, hotline.
What up?
Yes, American Cholo. Wouldn't you say that like the whole idea of us putting a $50 million bounty on the head of a country, isn't this like inciting war against a sovereign country?
Turn him up a little bit.
Because
He's talking about Maduro.
You talk. Oh yeah. Well, we can jump right into that one. We got Maduro. Perfect. See,
That was one of the
I love it. The
topics we were
topics
gonna
we have
talk
written
about.
down, the callers are asking because we're all kind of in the same wavelength on that, right? Yeah, I think you're talking about like Maduro, right? Venezuela.
yes, sir.
Okay, the bounty they put on him, I believe, is $50 million.
Yes, it's twice the amount of Saddam Hussein.
Yeah, I believe what this is, plain and simply, is I was thinking about that this weekend. I'm in the swimming pool, chilling, and I started.
He's
thinking
always in the pool.
Yeah, I started thinking about Maduro, and then at that point, I was like, I'm glad I'm on this side of the empire because that's where we're at. This is an empire, right? Donald Trump is like the emperor right now, whether it's presidents, they call him president of the United States. But what he's doing, he's going over there and he's putting this bounty on this guy's head and he's putting his might over there. Not because they truly believe he's a drug dealer. Like Chapo's son allegedly said that he was one of the main drug dealers, cartel leader. And now
That's
you got
their excuse.
And now you got this new guy from Sinaloa that Chapo's son backstabbed Mayo. Mayo was a bigwig. They're saying that Mayo is saying the same thing. So pretty much I believe that they're saying, you need to say this for us to have it on writing. These two main cartel guys that said that Maduro's slanging dope because there's this beautiful meme. I don't know if you've seen it. It's a beautiful eagle, American eagle, right? And he's like this. And you can just hear in the back of your head, you know how they do the sound, whatever sound the eagles do. And it says, oh, they have oil? Looks like they need freedom. Anytime there is a country that doesn't have that superpower weapon.
But doesn't Venezuela has like the most amount of unrefined oil because they don't have the technology and it's very crude.
Yes, but they don't need it.
So,
Well, Venezuela
so
was.
the thing is, they don't have the technology because of the embargo.
But they don't need
if
it.
Anything,
If
the thing,
Yep.
it's all nationalized. The thing is,
Yep.
we're giving too much. Isn't like Chevron like a multi-billion dollars, and we're still giving them billions of
No,
dollars
it's
every year out of
it gets
taxpayers.
even worse. What it is when they took over there, and there was a guy before Maduro. I can't remember his name.
Chavez.
Huh? Chavez.
Chavez is the one that nationalized
When Chavez
everything.
took over, all those billion-dollar oil companies were making money. And then when Chavez came in, he said, that's it. That's when he nationalized it.
Yep.
All you gringos, get out of here. Pretty much what Castro did in Cuba. All you companies that are just screwing us, get out of here. We'll do our own thing. Well, the country said, all right, we're out of here. We're going to take our scientists with us. So the oil does mean a lot, but what they're doing is they're selling 80%, 90% of their oil to China, and they have a 20-year contract.
Well, that's what China is doing. That's why they're like making freeways in Africa too, because they're giving. That's why China, the South Americans like the Chinese, the Africans like the Chinese, because their economy, how we give our money to Egypt and Israel, number one, and number two, they do it to like the third world countries, so we can like in the future they can take our money, like how they're doing to Peru, like. They're doing it everywhere, but at least China, they're going to get something back.
Here's the
we
thing:
don't get nothing
these
back.
these countries are like
money.
pawns.
Yeah, that's
These
exactly
countries
what
are
they
like pawns, and you have China and Russia. You know what I mean? Iran. You have us and our allies.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And yeah, China had been trying to get into Mexico really bad, and Trump kind of just shut a bunch of shit down when it comes to that. But also, too, Venezuela is a strategic place, unlike geopolitics. It's a strategic place, and China and them are in it, you know what I mean? And we want it.
Then why don't we go to
and
Cuba?
And that's what this is all behind.
Cuba is much closer to Venezuela.
I don't think it's because we're worried about anything. I think there's a lot of oil there.
We will never mess with Cuba because even though the official story is that they got the nuclear bombs out of there,
that's what I was telling.
There's still some left.
They do. They got the gun. They got the gun.
There's still some Russian bombs there. So
yeah, there definitely
the United States is smart enough not to mess with a country that has nuclear bombs 30 miles.
Funny how that works, huh? You got the weapon, nobody messes with you.
You know what's funny, Caller? Because Gil was just telling me about that earlier. I was like, really? You think so?
I was like, no, they definitely do it. Yeah, you think America wouldn't have gone there and said, we need to free Cuba? That'd be a great territory.
I don't know if Cuba has the amount of oil that
not oil. It's a great territory to have.
Intelligence. They still have good intelligence with Russia.
Yes, for sure.
For sure.
That is Russia's spot right there.
And that's a strategic spot. Russia and them got it. We pulled out. We pulled out. We used to have. We used to have influence down there. You know what I mean?
We could have been there.
All the shit that happened. Yeah, you know what I mean. We pulled out, but Venezuela. Like Russia, China, and them, they want to get a strong foothold there. It's all strategic spots.
But to me, it's this. Venezuela's been there for all these years. They don't affect our life.
That's what I'm saying. But what affects us is if China and them get a stronghold there.
Right.
That could possibly affect us.
Go ahead, caller.
But here's the thing. Between China and Russia, at least Russians, they're, in regard to the United States, they're Caucasians and they're also Orthodox Christians. The Chinese are not Caucasians and their religion is not even Christianity at all. So at the end of the day, World War III is going to be between us and the Chinese, not between us and the Russians.
I don't. You know what? I don't think so.
I think if it's World War III, it's going to be them against us and our people.
The last people, if you've noticed on the world stage, out of all the characters, right? We have all kind of characters on the world stage, right? Donald Trump and Vladimir Putin definitely being top.
It's like two
Kim
big
Jong-ping,
gangs.
I think his name Kim Jong-ping or something like that, the president of China.
Yes, you cannot even. Yes.
Yeah, I can't even pronounce his name. He think about it. You don't ever see that fool woofing. You don't ever see that fool talking shit. You don't ever see him nothing. What we gotta understand about the Chinese is they've been in business for 3,000 years. We've barely been in business for 250
they're
years.
hella strategic. They play a long game.
They're playing a long
sure.
game. They're like watching all these guys get into their fights and they just say, don't do this, don't do that, and that's it. But they don't go. They're not grandstanding. And I think they're in it for the long game. And what their long game in America is fentanyl. I think it's the same exact thing as how the British
part of it.
How the British did them in the I think 20s or 30s, something like that, around that era. And I also think that it's like buying properties over here. Think about it. They buy all kind of
they've
stuff.
bought so much shit right next to military bases.
Yeah, they're
stuff.
buying us, bro.
They're very strategic.
Yeah, they're not dropping bombs. They're dropping deeds. I own this place. I own this place. I own this place. And none of the politicians are really doing too much about it.
I've heard Trump growling about it. I've even heard that they were going to get him out. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, yeah, good,
but it's a double-edged sword because those are investors.
No, I know.
That's the double-edged sword.
That's why it's
bastards.
not easy, But I think it's all strategic. It comes down to there's two different gangs in the world stage.
For
you know what I mean?
For sure.
And all these countries, Venezuela, Iran. You know what I mean? Iran probably a little bit more stronger than some of the other ones, but they're proxies.
Yeah, but funny how we
it's gangster shit, man.
Our politicians, both Democrats and Republicans in the United States, will tell Ukraine, what's the problem, Russia? What's the problem? You're on my border. You're trying to become part of NATO, but you're telling Venezuela that's way down there. They're not even close to being our neighbor, bro.
Oh, Doug, it's all so hypocritical. It's crazy. All of it is. You know what I mean? They're all full of shit.
Everybody politicking.
But the thing about the Ukrainian president is because he's Jewish and his first language was not even Ukrainian, it was Russian. And also you can see videos of him dancing in heels and acting like a homosexual because he was an actor. He's a puppet too.
For sure.
He doesn't carry the Ukrainian side.
Oh yeah, the president of Ukraine. Yeah. He's just there to do whatever they want him to do, bro. Put a suit on. He came back. He put a suit on.
He doesn't. He even admitted that Ukrainian was not his first language. It was Russian. So that tells you something.
Right.
Well, that was all the USSR at one time, right?
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's where this whole thing comes back from. All right, caller. Appreciate the call.
Good looking out, caller.
All right then. Palestine.
Yeah, this whole war in Ukraine is from when the USSR broke, and they had all the weapons. Ukraine.
Yeah, and
Ukraine,
part of them getting rid of them is we're going to protect them.
And but you're also never going to be part of NATO. And
they've been pushing it. I'm not really.
Hotline. What's happening, homeboy?
What up?
Turn them up, Chris.
You're right here chilling. Technically, pretty much I think World War III already started. NATO versus Russia, Iran and North Korea. And it seems like they're going to escalate because if you look at U.S. history, every time there's an economic crisis, these fools go like on a world war. And right now what we're seeing is, how far they're willing to take it with the Palestinians. And they're willing to kill entire families, bro.
Well, they're taking it out of the way, bro.
I think that's small to them. I think when it's going to break out is if China goes and tries to hit Taiwan. Is it Taiwan? Yeah. If they do that, we're going to protect them, and it's going up, and they know it.
Yeah, I think China just leaves it. They're still getting their money from them and all that. It's kind of like...
They want it, dog. They want it back,
I think they want the islands.
They've been posturing over that for a long time.
I think everybody has. I think maybe if we get into it with Russia...
I don't think we're going to get into it with Russia.
I don't know. It all depends. If the Russians drop some kind of major...
They won't.
Huh?
They won't. They're not going to do it. It's going to be something else, dog. And what's happening in Palestine is foul as fuck. You know what I mean? But
so you don't think nobody's going to drop it?
No one's doing nothing about it.
Nobody's dropping the major bomb. Go ahead, caller.
We could almost compare what's happening in Ukraine. What happened in Ukraine in 2014 was that the Russian-speaking people in Ukraine, the ethnic Russians that lived in Ukraine, pretty much the Ukrainian Nazis or fascists, whatever you want to call it, they were like, nah, we don't want none of you guys living in our country. They wanted
this was one of the excuses for Putin.
They pretty much wanted to genocide the Russians, the ethnic Russians. That's kind of like similar to what Trump is doing right now in the United States, where he's saying, hey, I want an all-white country, and I want to kick out all these Mexicanos and brown folks. I want to get rid of them, right? So it starts like that. It starts like with like deportations and stuff like that. Now let's see how far they're willing to take it here, because the same thing's happening in Palestine. It's a land grab. They're killing the Arabs because they don't feel like they're even human at all.
Yeah, they
now,
don't.
If you look at the Ukrainian conflict, one of the Ukrainian sayings is Slava Ukraine, Herom something. That quote that they say comes from an actual Nazi fascist party of the 1930s, bro.
I believe. I know they have a major problem with those guys over there. 100%.
So the United States is supporting ethnic cleansing not only in Ukraine of Russians but in Palestine of Palestinians.
Listen. I don't completely disagree with you, though. It's nuts to me that what's going on over there in Palestine is unexcusable.
I mean, we couldn't disagree. It's what's happening.
Yeah, this is what it is, bro. Yeah. Like, this is what it is. But yeah, it's nuts, and they're gonna keep going. They're not stopping.
Yeah, and that's an issue, because then what that tells these people that they could do whatever they want with anybody that they disagree with or don't like, that's fascism, right?
It's the empire, bro.
We gotta be very careful here. We gotta become a wiser electorate. We need a wiser electorate in the United States, because we keep voting against our own personal interests with these fucking people.
Yeah.
And just the fact that, these fucking pedophiles want to be world police, bro, fucking stop it already. You know what I mean? We got a clean house here, bro.
All right, brother. Appreciate the call, always.
I se me cuida, güey.
Ya está, Órale,
aumente.
Jose Gutierrez, 199 Super Chat. Appreciate that. Órale, Gil. Right here, man. Right here, homie. He's over here with his, what is that? That's Ben Davis? Is that Ben Davis? The chamarra, homeboy. Hotline. Hello. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, there, Chris. Oh, he came.
He barely made it.
Hotline. Who's this?
Yeah, how you doing, Gil? It's Jay.
Oh, what's going on, my man? Talk to us.
I was just wrapping my head around the last caller saying that Donald Trump was trying to take everybody out and just keep it white in the United States. I was like, what? When did you say that?
That's the rumor going around, bro. Yeah. That's the rumor going around.
That's making
your mic's off, Chris.
Hey, whatever.
No, I heard
making America great.
He's making America great again.
Yeah, I guess, but America First was brown, if they remember.
No, the thing with the America First is it hasn't been America First. You're worried about.
It's been Ukraine. Well,
yeah,
I mean,
everybody else,
they're doing
bro.
some policies that I like, and I think things are going to get better. You know,
Well, I hope so.
You know, because things were really bad before. You know, in the last administration.
You know what I will say though? Now that
this
this INS thing, they did their tests and it's normal now. Have you noticed it? Like those big protests that we're having, that ain't happening no more. Like you get a few people are working, they'll go hit this place, they'll hit that place, and it's become a normal thing. So it's almost like when the cops first started hitting on people after that, I was like, this is the world we live in right now.
It goes away, you know. It's like the story goes away, you know. That's what
that news cycle has gone away.
You know, like I've been saying, like if you know with the protests and stuff, they're good, but it went away.
Yeah.
So I wasn't so fired up to go running out there, you know. Now if we had like organized in a way to where we could, you know, push them to put into law some sort of policy when it comes to immigration, that's what we should be doing. You know what I mean? And in a couple of years, it's going to come back. It's going to happen again. I've seen it a couple times.
If the administration changes, the policy changes, people forget about it. No policy will be made.
No, I know, and in a few years when it gets to be a hot topic again, it's just going to be a repeat. I've already seen it.
Go ahead, caller, talk to us.
Well, I was going to say, you know, we have our people here in California, and of course, California, our people still here are very more liberal. The Texas are very different. They're more conservative. So there's like we're the same people, but we have different views, right?
Yes.
Two different states. But Drew, you said it right now. You're right. I mean, policies actually change right now and everything, and I kick myself in the head because in 3-4 years, another president's going to get in, you know, in the office. It's going to change everything again. Like, you know, executive orders this, executive order that, and it's like, I just hope it doesn't. We don't go back reverse. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you know what? You know, I have a gang of my homeboys. A gang of my homeboys live in TJ because they've been deported, and only a couple of them I think happened in this go around. Some of them have been there for like 10 years, man. You know, and I've seen this shit before, and until you know we get them to put something into law to make a bill and pass it, this is just going to happen again.
Yeah, it's not going to happen. That bill, I truly believe is not coming anytime soon.
No one's trying to do it.
They're trying, but we are divided people. You know. We are divided people, bro. That's just. I've come to terms that that's just what we are, bro.
Once again, that's why I feel like maybe we should put some people in there that are actually going to try to work on things like this instead of just being sided up.
Well, they do, but as soon as they get in there, hey, homie, this is the game.
I know.
It's like you come to the stand like
I'm just saying what I think should happen. I don't know how to make it happen. Yeah. You know, I'm not the one. I'm not that smart. But like, that's what kind of needs to happen because, you know, especially with the immigration thing. Like I said, it's going to cool down for a while and it's going to come up again.
Well, the thing is that you got to remember when Trump first term, right, and then Biden came in. Biden reversed a lot of things that Trump did on his first term.
Yes, so for sure.
And that's kind of a little scary. I know they talk about Trump being like a dictator and stuff like that, but how he's not going to be there forever. Like, how can he be a dictator? Yeah,
we don't know yet, bro. This is the left, and listen, at some point I gotta be like, maybe they're saying that what he's doing is he's dropping them here. And when I say them, National Guard. You got them in big cities, and he's testing L.A. He won L.A. I'm sorry. You can say what you want. He's got National Guard in L.A. or have ICE now. It's not a big thing. He tested it out. Florida. It's his. He doesn't have to test it out there. It's a Trump state.
The people in D.C. are happy right now with the National Guard.
Yeah, let's see. He's gonna go to Chicago, New York, Oakland.
And I just don't understand. I just don't understand. Yeah, I just don't understand why people hate the fact that he's trying to make our streets safer. That's crazy.
Yeah, that part. That's the other part of it. I'd be like, you know what? Like I said, Oakland needs that, bro. Shit, North Hollywood needs that shit.
I think all the places they're going need that. You know what I mean? But like I said, it's messed up when you're on the other side of it. You know, if you get caught up in it. You know, and then because of the Constitution and just everything that all the laws in our country say that you don't want the military on
But let me ask you this, Drew.
So I understand. I'm not saying
I get that. No, I get that. But
I don't know what to say.
At what point does the fuckery stop? Like, at what point, people? It's at some point in our history. Like, we're done with this shit. We're done with you going around, fucking shooting somebody up. We're done with you slapping somebody around. We're done with you robbing somebody's house. We're just fucking sick and tired of this.
That's why I say I can't say, you guys are fucking up. You shouldn't be doing that, because they are cleaning up some fucked up places.
Cleaning the house, bro.
You know what I mean? But there's the other side of that too, man. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm torn, because I'm all for making it better for people to live and be safe.
Right.
You
know what it is? You know what it is? They just don't like Trump, and they don't want him. They don't want him to do it. They don't want his much Rush. What is that? Rush Mount? What's that? Yeah, he's. They don't want his head up there. No,
they want his head on a platter. Is what they want, bro.
On a platter.
Yeah, I'm just saying, bro.
I'm just saying too. Maybe right now with Droop's homie going to Colombia, maybe they'll have it over there or something like that. Maybe they'll say, "I'm taking all my stuff and I'll just put my head in the mountains in Colombia."
All right, brother. Appreciate the call.
Hey, good looking out, Carlos.
All right, you guys have a good one.
You too. Hey, so let's get into the driver thing. So I think this is one of the last topics.
My homeboy Lumpy will be interested. He's a driver.
Okay, let me set it up. Some driver that came in during the Biden administration when all those people came in, right? Millions and millions that these fools complain about. Came in, doesn't speak a lick of English, got his driver's license in California for a commercial driver's license, got his license in Washington, I believe, also commercial driver's license. He's coming out of 4-lane highway, two this way, two that way. In the middle where the highway patrol is supposed to make their left turn, this fool was on this lane, and he said, "I make you turn." And he fucking thought he was still in the motherland. I think he's from India or something.
Killed a family, right?
Yeah, he cut right in front of him and right behind where this is his rig, bro, and that little thing just, oh, here you go. I got the video. Let's watch it.
Oh, there was someone else in the truck with him?
Yeah, his buddy.
Video circulating online shows the shocking view from inside a semi as a minivan slams into the trailer and wedges underneath. Troopers say that driver, 28-year-old Harjinder Singh, had just made an illegal U-turn cutting across the Florida Turnpike in Fort Pierce last Tuesday. The move left his big rig blocking all northbound lanes. The minivan had no time to brake. All three people inside from Broward and Miami-Dade counties were killed. Singh is now charged with 3 counts of vehicular homicide. He's being held in the St. Lucie County Jail with an ICE detainer, meaning he'll be deported after his criminal case. Federal records show Singh entered the U.S. illegally through the southern border in 2018. Records also show he got his commercial license in California. Under a law called AB 60, passed in 2013, undocumented immigrants can apply for driver's license, even commercial ones. The state argues it's safer to have everyone licensed, tested, and insured. Florida's highway safety director called Singh's actions, quote, shocking and criminal. And longtime trucker Grant Maxey says industry standards need a closer look.
It's been a big problem in the last 5 to 8 years with it. It really is. There's a lot more people that are holding CDLs that cannot speak or read English.
The Department of Homeland Security told CBS 12 News it filed the detainer to keep Singh in custody.
Yo, what's good?
Blaming California.
Transition, Chris. Talk to us.
Hey, I think that's an isolated incident, man. The whole Indian thing. One Indian gets in one car accident. He's gonna ruin it for everybody. That's like saying like black people rob everybody. So all black people are all the same.
I check Chris every time he leaves the studio.
You know what? I see something. I see what you're saying, right? Like people for whatever reason, talking points are gonna jump on this and do exactly what you just said. But we had a trucking story not too long ago, and one of my homeboys, Lumpy, he's a trucker, and this had came up, but something about truckers that didn't speak English or something, you know, and Lumpy's paisito. Lumpy, if you're listening, call in, because he actually called me about it after, and he's like, I seen you guys talking about that, and that's a huge problem. These motherfuckers don't know the rules. They don't know the laws of the road. They don't know the language. And, yeah, you know, he commented to me like after the show about it, and I don't know. He's usually watching. He's usually in the comments. I haven't seen him today.
Caller, let me.
Apparently, this has been a problem.
Indians actually do know the language. That's their main language.
I'm talking about. I'm not saying all Indians, homeboy. I'm saying that
whoever this guy was,
guy who was a trucker is saying that that's a problem in their industry, and this was a few months ago.
But let me say this, but you can't sit there and deny that they just passed a law about this less than 3-4 months ago, right? Mm-hmm. And now you have something like this. Of course, they're going to be like, here's 3 American citizens. They're going to run with this. You have to.
I'm with the caller. I don't like when they use it for propaganda, but apparently this has been an ongoing problem.
This would be a perfect one because now, to me, I'm sure there is a lot of guys out there that should not be fucking driving. Especially, listen, if you came to this country 2018 illegally, you've never been here at all, and 2025 you're already driving a big old commercial. Like, no, they should have a probation period where you get a license. After that, we got to see how long you have that license, see if you know how to drive, and then you get a commercial license. Because what happens? Then you get accidents like this. You get accidents where people lose their lives. So you can't just like part that way and say, well, people also know if that was your family member, you'd feel a certain way, and the rules do need to change. So let's have these guys come in here and make sure they know the rules.
Oh, I think he knew.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I think he knew that it was illegal.
Go ahead, caller.
Oh no.
No, Chris said he
you're
knew
right.
that was illegal.
Yeah.
It was
like
just
speeding. It's like,
but
you
even
know
listen,
the rules and stuff,
even
right?
I do not have commercial driver's license, right? But if I'm driving a big rig, bro, I know for a fact I've driven trucks with a trailer, equipment. I'm going to get off the road at the next exit. I'm going to find my turn over here, just like in a car. And I won't even go on the highway patrols thing, bro. And I drive a truck.
Oh, dumbass. Huh?
Who does that? Like,
you know.
This guy burned it for everybody else. It was like, remember back in the days in the trucks, we used to be back there, no seatbelts. But then one day, some jackass got into an accident, somebody died, and guess what? The rules changed, and that's exactly what we're witnessing right now.
Yeah, but it's deeper than that. The right has a big hard on for Indians for some reason. I'm not sure if you guys are
illegals right now, bro. Not just Indians, bro. Illegals.
No. Indian. No. They have a hard on for Indians.
Hey, you're Indian, fool?
Huge for Indians. And I'm gonna tell you.
Are you Indian?
No. I'm not Indian.
Are you sure?
No, I'm not Indian, but I see it. Okay. I see it. Okay. They mock their food. They mock the.
Is your girl Indian?
They're angry because the Indians. No, because Indians are do much better than any white American does. Americans are the top earners and the most educated in America.
I don't think that's why
Good
they're.
for them. I don't think they're being.
I don't think that's why they're prosecuting this guy. He's the perfect poster child for. This is why we told you guys these guys shouldn't be driving. So now what's happening? I heard is that ICE is pulling up at the way stations.
Yeah. Figures they're gonna home in on it. Like I wouldn't care if this dude was green, dog. Like what he did is he didn't, he cut across the freeway and it was an accident.
You gotta understand. Yeah, but he represents his people though.
But if it was a white dude, nobody this wouldn't be national news.
It wouldn't be national news.
Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
But it wouldn't need to be national news. But right now, since the guy's a perfect poster child, he came here illegally, doesn't speak English, and sat there and just killed 3 innocent Americans.
They're jumping all over.
Of course you're gonna jump on it, dude. Of course, I get it all day long. But they did mention this, and to me, they should check and make sure. Because I've seen some guys that, bro, they're just fucking.
Well, I just know what my homeboy told me when we were talking about it a while ago. That's when I seen this. I thought, oh shit, I should call Lumpy and tell him to call on the show and give us his input on it.
Yeah, but let me ask you this: regardless of if it made the news or not, how much time do you think this guy should do in jail, if any?
It wasn't done.
Come on, aside of everything else, how much time?
No, I mean, to talk about how much time, it wasn't done premeditated.
Okay,
it's not like
I'm not asking you any
of
that. I'm asking you now, after we've had this conversation, how much time do you think this guy should do?
Huh? It's an accident. I say it's an accident.
So he should walk.
It's an accident. I don't know. It's not up to me. It's an accident.
Listen, since you have the opinion of what laws should be made, what laws should not, you should have the opinion of how much time it should get. That's the thing. It's easy for somebody to sit there and not want to. To me, he should get 20 plus. Easy. No. I'm sorry.
No.
I'm sorry. For 3 people?
Well, you know one thing?
Bro, you're fucking stupid.
Vehicular manslaughter.
Somebody like Raja, who
10 years per body?
That dude should do 20. That dude Raja.
Who's Raja?
Yeah, but that's a whole different thing. That's a whole different case, though.
Just for beating some guy.
No, Raja should get 2 to 5.
He almost.
He almost killed him.
murdered him. purposely.
No, it was just
But
a
here's the
knockout,
thing.
bro.
But we're not talking about that. We're talking about this.
Don't
Let's
divert.
not do like
Don't
what about
divert.
it?
That's called divert.
You know,
diverting, bro.
What do you think he should get? Do you think he should be let go and say it's an accident? Should he do jail? Should he have to make amends in some sort of way?
He's got to serve some time, of course.
How much time? You said
he's gotta
first
serve
nothing.
some time. He
2
killed
years? 5 years?
That's not up to me.
Stop me. 10 years?
That's not up to me.
10 and a half?
That's not up to me. I'm not God.
I know this.
What do you
I'm
think?
not God, and I'm not a judge.
You're the judge, jury, and executioner,
I'm not
brother.
a judge neither, but vehicular
appreciate the call,
manslaughter.
brother.
Vehicular manslaughter, I think, carries like 6
should do
or 7
minimum
years.
10 years.
Raja should do 10 years, huh? Nah. How you gonna get Raja? Raja didn't kill nobody. This guy killed
Raja
3
wasn't
people.
driving a truck. He was
Raja
beating the
is a
shit out of
menace to
somebody, but he wasn't
society.
driving a truck.
This was at Raja 10 years.
He's a menace to society.
Power to the people,
if he's
brother.
going to do this, he's going to do it again.
It sounds like you're a judge, jury, and
Probably.
executioner. This one,
Yo, do it
Chris,
again.
shots
Oh, yeah,
fired.
you're giving out time for this one. What about the other one?
He's that judge, bro. Hey, wait, I appreciate the call, homie. Thank you.
Good looking out. That was cool. That was cool.
He's a fool. No, hey, you got 3 people dead, okay? Young people.
Dog,
All right? You got 3 people dead, and it was just like, no, bro. It's like, you got, to me, you got, at minimum, you're doing 10. Minimum. Because even then, that's only like 3 years per person.
Vehicular manslaughter, I don't know about in that
But
state, but
that's-
here in California, it only carries like 6 or 7 years.
Hotline.
Yo, what's up, man? How y'all doing over there?
What
We're
up?
doing
What
good.
up?
What's going on, Playboy?
Is this New York?
Yeah.
Ah, man.
What's
Yo,
cracking?
what's up with homie who just called talking about my man should get no time to walk off free? But
All right, like it said.
I like how when you asked him if it was a family member, he switched it up.
Oh, it would have been completely
So
different.
let's
if it
say
was a family
it was a DUI person hit his family. I hope he has that same energy. And the illegal immigrant too. I hope he has the same. Yo, it was an accident. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
You know, matter of fact, come and live in my house. Come and live in my house. I'm gonna feed you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put you under my insurance for taking out my family.
Because when I think about this stuff, I don't think of a place of, no, I think of empathy. I think, okay, what if that was my wife with my daughter and my mom? Like, and this guy just took my whole family out because he's a fucking idiot?
Mm-hmm.
No, well, you know what? You got to pay the price for these lives, bro. And to me, if you
You
get
know
10
the
years,
dude-
that's only 3 years per life. That's what I'm saying, 20, bro. Like, you need to break me that off.
It's just a fucked up situation. I try to
Yeah,
put
no,
myself in everybody's shoes, like involved in it before I like come out with
Yeah.
something. You know what I mean? And man, what the fuck? Because I don't think he left his house that day going, man, I'm gonna kill some motherfuckers and I don't give a fuck.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like, it was an accident. Now how? He wasn't drunk or nothing, right?
No.
You know, I mean, it was a bonehead move, man. You know what I mean? That was stupid. Like,
Yeah,
you
but
know,
when you drive,
and then for that to happen, he's gonna pay.
No,
man. I know that. He's
when
gonna
you
pay.
got a commercial driver's license, that is a license to kill. That is, they're gonna tell you this thing can be a weapon. This thing is huge. This is not a toy. This is not something you mess around with. Like, in other words, that's the whole point of taking all these classes and getting the license. Something tells me he didn't really get all those classes. He kind of. Oh yeah. I sign here. I pay you $500. You pass my class. I go in there, take the test. Well,
my homeboy was complaining about.
Well, yeah. So to
and
me,
he says it's an issue in that industry.
because that was a thing that you're not a licensed truck driver to do that, bro. You're a fucking moron. And your dumb shit just cost 3 lives. So, but Raja should get 10. Jesus. Shout out to my man that called in, homeboy. Oh man, we get all kind over here, carnal. Yeah, so Raja should get 10, and the drug driver that killed 3 people should walk away free.
And he also had no remorse. You know that, right?
Yeah, I saw that, bro. I saw. But I could
He had
also
no remorse.
I can also relate that to maybe shock. Like, think about it. You're driving. He's that stupid. He's just like, the fuck just happened right now?
When he went to trial, he had none either.
Yeah. Well, like I said, I don't feel.
No, I know that was part of it too.
To
the
me,
lack of
to
remorse.
me, it's gotta be even 15 years, 5 years. Because at the end, I think about per body, bro. 3 people died. 5
Yeah,
years.
no,
is
that's
15.
what he's gonna get. He's gonna get probably mid to max on.
But imagine
each
if he was in
body,
California
you know?
and he got 6 years. Oh, I'd be pissed.
No, it would have been for each. It's either 6 or 7.
What are you talking about? California would have let him walk out free, and they would have given him a test.
They may have. And they would have given him a care package with the pipas over here. We got some EBT for you. Yeah, that could definitely be the case, bro. But that's why people are banging. I guarantee you, what just happened after this thing, a new law is going to come in to Florida, to all the red states. Because right now, if you notice, they're banging hard. For all the states are banging hard, red or blue, right? The new law, if not them, the federal law is going to be your driver's license is no longer valid in our state unless we can sit there and verify these guys. It's no more. I go to California.
You think that's a reach of power, though?
No, because you're coming to my state, and it'll have to be a federal law because.
No, I mean,
federal commerce.
If the feds made a law, like if the state made a law and the feds like
no, it's just like when you have marijuana. If I got marijuana, a license here in California, I can't go to a red state that doesn't have that and say, well, I got my California. That's good. That's
no,
California.
I know that, but I'm saying like if California said, okay, marijuana is legal now, and then the feds came in and said, oh no, it's not.
No, but when you cross into another state, I think it's what it is. Because
I'm just talking about the feds overreaching.
I don't know. I think the states are going to make those laws. I don't think the feds. I think the states
are supposed to make their laws.
Well, I know they take California driver's license. They take Washington because it's a CDL, whatever. It's to drive those trucks back and forth.
You know what, Saint? Just put it up there. I have the.
What's that?
I have a CDL. And we fall under
federal regulations. There have to be held to a higher standard. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying. So eventually, yeah, they're gonna, and they should, bro. It's like. That is like what an airplane is up here, bro. It's a lot of power. If you're not doing something right, you're going to cost some lives.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, like people, these guys are driving, some idiots just get in front of them.
Yeah, those trucks. Like, did you notice that truck didn't get thrown around in there? It was like, boom. And those dudes were just chilling. Yeah, the other dude probably didn't even know what the fuck happened.
Hey, New York.
Yo.
What do you think about, would you be for the National Guard coming and clean up New York or no?
Honestly, bro. 100% with it.
Man! There you go.
Yo, people don't understand, right? Here's the thing, right? Like, people talking about, oh, it's martial law, but you got to look into it more, right?
Right.
The president does have the order. If the state or the city does not have the power to control, they can step in for a number of days. You got me?
Yeah,
or a certain amount of time.
I was going to say that earlier. It's not like they're staying forever. They have so much time, then they got to...
Well, they might. The Roman army might just be coming and staying, bro. You never know. That's what some people are thinking.
No, but here's the thing, man. You got to understand, like, when people bugging now, you have to do something.
Yeah.
And the numbers that they're giving, right? Honestly, the numbers that they're giving about crime are all fixed so they could look beautiful. And they could look lower.
Mm-hmm.
But when you live in the city, they speak of it and you're like, yo, I see so many crimes and I see so many of them not documented. Of course it's going to look crazy, there's no crime here.
For sure. I was going to say, too, earlier, I was going to say, New York must not live in the best neighborhood. Because when you live in neighborhoods where it is a thing, just going to the fucking store. You know what I mean? Yeah. It could be dangerous or, you know, you're a chick fucking...
Well, especially in like the bigger cities where you have to go through all these...
You know, then you want it to be cleaned up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People that live in nice neighborhoods that are screaming, this is fucking crazy, you know, you're overreaching, all that other shit. You don't have to deal with what a lot of us have to deal with, you know? There's some chick sitting out front of the fucking thing like this right now. You know what I mean? Fucking, you know, like...
with a couple guys next to her.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Walking cracked out dogs and all kind of shit. It's just right out there.
In New York, where they say that homelessness has gone down 2% in LA in the last couple of years. I'm like... Where the hell are you looking at, brother? Like, no, it's all lies. But I think Washington's is going to be a test in the next month or so. I could see him rolling it out to I think Chicago first, and then after that he'll go to New York, and after that he'll go. To me, it kind of reminds me of. I don't feel too bad about it. Like when you go to Mexico, sometimes you see the army guys walking around. It makes everybody feel a little bit safer. Like like at this point,
I don't know how I feel. When you go to Mexico. The military's in the city.
Yeah.
They're protecting the tourists, right?
Yes.
So what is the difference? And here's another thing, right? I'm just going to play devil's advocate tonight, right? Get everybody wild up in the comment section, right? All right? I'm letting y'all know right now I'm going to say some wild shit just so I could get y'all to go off and shit.
Okay. Before let me get my super chat up. Truby66199 super chat. Appreciate you. OG Smoker. Get some rehab, fool. Go ahead, New York.
All right. So... America has a bounty on Maduro's head, right?
Yes.
So they're trying to go in, take him out, right? And yes, they have a shitload of nutrients and especially petroleum, which is gas and shit, and we want it, right? We want it.
For sure.
And if we think about back in time, right, when you go and conquer land and you take over countries, right, it's to benefit your country, right, and make it more powerful than one that is, and continue this power going, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, you're going to destabilize the country. Yes, it's messed up 100%, right?
Sucks to
but
be
you
them.
have to think about what does it bring to the country once you take them over,
What's it bring to the hood?
Yeah.
Probably all kinds of shit we don't even know
Are you
about.
happy paying $2 for gas?
I don't know what you pay $2 for gas, Playboy, but you need to let me know we're paying like $5 in California.
Oh, you see, over here we're paying around under $3 for regular.
Damn.
Wow. Yeah, we pay like $2 in Texas.
So in general, right? Let's just put it in perspective, right? America takes over in Venezuela. They put a plant in there. Now we're getting their resources. Prices go down in the U.S. You're going to tell me that's not good?
Oh, yeah, people forget about Venezuela real quick, bro. For a minute, they'll be pissed off. We're going to war, but it doesn't seem to work out like that lately. We went to was it Iraq? We set up some shop, and at the end, I think what happens is people go there, and the big military places that also have trillions of dollars, they set up shop in there, and they make that money. And we never really see too much the fruits of our labors in the last few wars we've been into. But I do understand, to me, that's what I was saying earlier. I look at it like this. It's like, this is the empire, bro. You know, I tell you, I was in the pool swimming, and I was like, when I'm there, I'm not thinking politics like that. I'm thinking like, I'm glad I'm on this side of the empire, bro. Because I could be on that side.
But here's the thing. We live in an empire, right?
Yeah, yes, absolutely.
Like, anything that happens benefits the empire that we live in.
100%.
Just like when the Spaniards came and took over South America, right? And they ranged throughout the shit and they took over, right? They were Roman number one at the time until America got on their big horse and shit and started saying, yo, it's time for us to take over this shit. So, in general, that's just the way history works, you know?
Yeah, and that's where we're at right now. Absolutely. I get what you're saying, but I still don't think we should go over there.
Yeah, I don't either. See, that how long ago was all these things you were talking about? Expansionists and expansionist governments. There's sovereign borders everywhere now.
The colonialism.
Can't really be doing it no more, and it's kind of foul when we do it. Like, I mean, it's all strategic.
But we get it.
Shit we don't even know about.
Yeah, we get it.
I get it.
It's on some gangster shit.
But we also have a loony man in office, bro.
Yeah,
This man
for
is
sure,
cuckoo, man. And then everybody is on the boat with him, on the low. Shit, so.
Yeah, that fool ain't playing. That's for sure.
That fool's. Hey, he will be remembered one way or another, brother. Hey, but New York, I appreciate you and your last caller, brother.
Just think, hold on. Just think about what he did when Putin came over here to Alaska. He flew that damn stealth plane over his head.
I know.
He was
See, I like shit like that.
I thought it was pretty cool too.
I like shit.
I thought it was pretty cool too, bro. I can't even front, bro.
He's a fucking asshole. You know what I mean?
He's a showman.
That's what you kind of need.
He's a showman, bro.
You need someone that like.
He's a showman,
don't
bro.
Give a fuck. He's gonna do what he's gonna do.
In the picture op, he wants to have that. I get it, bro. I get it. I think I did the same thing, bro. Like, get the lowriders.
But besides that, bro, I do disagree with a lot of shit he's doing, though. The man is bugging out, bro.
Oh no, yes, 100%, bro. I voted for the guy, and I'm still like, what the fuck? But I think it gives me more reason to talk shit because a lot of people didn't. All they can do is see, like, listen.
Well, not everything he's doing is bad. So. I think if you're keeping it real, the good stuff that he does good, compliment him for it. The stuff that he's doing fucked up, tell it fucked up.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? You don't have to just be on his side till the end of time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Sure.
And no matter what he's doing, nope, I'm riding with him. So no, that's how nothing gets accomplished.
That's right.
Call it for
and
what it is.
And that just shows you the blue needs to step it up. That's it.
100%.
That's all it shows too.
100%.
But with that
they kind of brought this shit on themselves.
For sure, brother. Thanks for the call, my man.
Good looking out, New York.
All right, Mr. Chris, start getting the intro. We're out of here.
Wait, no more calls. I told Lumpy to call in.
Oh, let's see. Let's see if he calls in, bro. Let's see. What number is he supposed to call in? 818? Yes, that's probably him.
892?
Yeah, 818. That's right.
9859.
Hotline.
Hey, I have a question. Have you guys heard of any reports of the police making any arresting them for immigration with any traffic stops or any like domestic house calls, for example?
Who's that? The truck driver?
No.
he's
Just
talking about
like in San Bernardino, OC, L area. Has there been like any cops like that you guys heard of, like that stopped someone for like a traffic
You know
stop?
what?
And
I
then
don't
checked
know,
their
but
immigration?
I know LA is a sanctuary city, so the local police aren't necessarily cooperating with ICE.
Yeah, out here, no. Out there, I don't know what the sheriff policy is, but I also think that it's not that as well. So I can't even say I've even heard that on social media at all yet, brother.
Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about it.
Not yet, at least.
Okay, because I'm pretty sure that's going on in other states, right? Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, that's going on in other states. We'll give him the number. He'll call it. No, it's definitely going on in other states. Florida has that law that the cops can ask you for immigration. Arizona have that law. I'm not sure about Texas, but I know Florida and Arizona for sure are two states that can ask you for it. It's kind of crazy, bro. They just pull up on you and let me see your immigration papers.
Yeah, that's the reason why I asked, because even on the FIG, are they like arresting any like prostitutes from Tijuana, for example?
I want to say no, they did. They had the National Guard over there, bro. A few, like maybe about a week ago.
Okay.
They went over there, started picking some up, and I saw some guy on TikTok like, dude, I've never seen this place so clean. So they're banging on those things, which to me, okay, like you should not have hookers walking down Figueroa with their asses out looking like they're a strip club. You got mothers and kids walking over there, and that one, for anybody who doesn't know, the Democrats made that problem. They made it where the vice police can no longer give these women and men out there working citations for loitering, because they said loitering was racist against LGBTQ, Latinas, and black prostitutes, which is stupid.
Well, one last question, Joe, before I go.
Yeah.
Do you know if illegal immigrants are still getting what is it called?
Like
WIC, and they're getting a EBT and
I'm sure
cash days.
By law they're not really supposed to, but I'm sure they are through their children. Because if you have a kid, that kid automatically becomes a citizen, which therefore I can sit there and ask for EBT, ask for any kind of assistance. I know that the Trump administration just in the last week, like he kicked off
a big beautiful bill, made some changes.
250,000 people like off the top that no, you can't get some of this. Because I'm sure some of it in California, I'm sure that some are people getting help for sure.
Okay. I was curious because every county is different, so I wanted to know if that's been implemented in Los Angeles.
Hey, great questions, brother. Appreciate that.
Thank you, sir.
Hi, brother.
Looking out. Look at Randall Martin. He said, once FIG closes, time to go to Uganda.
Everybody's going to Uganda, bro.
Lumpy, we're going to call you right now.
That's right. Yeah. But FIG, bro, they passed a law.
Well, they just got busted for having a bunch of,
Oh no, that was the prostitution thing. That was up in the Inland Empire.
No, that's in LA.
I thought it was guys
Figueroa.
but from up there.
Figueroa.
Maybe a little bit of both.
But the other thing is a lot of the people that are on Figueroa are throwing the juveniles out. They're like, get the fuck out of here. You're getting us hot.
Oh yeah, for sure. But
they don't like it no more than anybody else.
Yeah, for sure. But that was the pimping game from the beginning, which sucks, bro. That's always been. So, you can hang up on him, Chris? Let's try and call you.
It's frozen.
Your phone's frozen?
My phone's frozen? No.
Your phone's frozen? Why don't you
call?
Why don't you disconnect it and let me call from my phone, but connect my phone with that?
I got it.
Oh, you got it. Miss Chris got it. Yeah, but I don't think they should be on there like Figueroa like that, bro. It's insane.
See, Lumpy's gonna talk about the trucker shit.
Chris having problems, bro. I want to stop calling him.
Yeah, I can't place a call if people are calling in.
Yeah, they're still calling in? I told you, disconnect. Answer that call, Chris.
Okay. I have a number.
Who's this?
How you doing? This is Carmine.
Oh, fuck. Oh, we got Carmine. I can't hang up on Carmine. Yeah.
Carmine?
We're trying to make a phone call out of here. Hey, how you going to do that one? What's up, Carmine? Talk to us, man.
I thought I would check in and tie half of my brain behind my back to make it fair.
Oh, man.
Good looking out.
Be careful. That back brain might stab the front brain, bro.
Love the show, love a lot of these points, but You know, I voted for Trump twice. Love the guy. He's a badass in a million ways, but man, I don't know what he's doing. What's the matter with this guy over here? You know, he's taking a lot of stuff from a lot of poor people. I've seen it. And then also, you guys say that the police is not helping out with ¿cómo se llama?
ICE. In sanctuary cities, only in sanctuary cities.
Right.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it in L.A. I've seen this cop chase this dude down in Home Depot and handcuff him, take him back to the van for ICE.
No
There's
way.
videos out there.
Wow.
Yeah, there's videos. There's videos.
I believe you. I believe you. Something happened like a couple weeks ago where, like, the local law enforcement is giving a little bit.
Oh, no, they were
because
like
at first they weren't helping at all. They weren't letting them get him out the county.
Yeah, no, they weren't.
Yeah.
Now they are. And, you know, when they busted him, because, the auditors are always out there. A lot of them are my friends. You know, you should get some on your show. I was going to tell little brother Blue Devil to do that. You know what I mean? But I hadn't been able to talk to him. I should text him. But get some auditors on your show, bro. There's a lot of good ones out there in L.A. If you need help, I can call them and tell them.
Yeah, tap in with some.
You know, because they're definitely, they got the 411 and all that. They're always videoing.
For sure.
Matter of fact, they're the ones where I seen the video, and they actually got it on tape. And the officers.
We're losing you, Carmine. We're losing you. We lost you, buddy.
Oh, it's the Bluetooth again.
I try to help Chris, but he didn't get the hint. You're back. Hey, Carmine, we got to go. We're 2 hours in, bro. We're trying to make a phone call before. I just wanted to tap in. Well, first I want to say, why are you calling in? But since it's Carmine, I got to respect it. I appreciate you, player.
It's my job.
There you
That's right,
go.
Carmine. Good looking out.
All right, brother. Have a good night.
Have a good one. We'll
You
see
too.
you.
We're going to try one more time, bro. If not, we're out of here. Yeah, 2 hours in. That's a good one, bro.
Huh?
Good conversation, bro. Good conversation. Let's see. Chris got
You
it.
go through?
There you go.
What's going on?
Hotline.
What's going on, Mr. Gill?
What's
Big
going on?
group?
What's cracking?
So talk to us. You're a certified truck driver?
Yes, sir. Fucking 35. Went to GSF school up there in by Juvenile Hall by Silmar.
Oh, that's right.
I don't know if you ever tripped by the little trucking school up the little hill.
Yeah.
Right on Balboa.
I know.
Hey, Lump, I remember when you were telling me. Remember last time the trucking came up on our show, and you were telling me, like,
Yes.
I think it was about the language thing or something, and it was so.
Oh yes,
and you were telling me it was an
that's
issue
like
then.
That's like the main issue, bro. I mean, I'm sorry, it falls under our gente, but it's these Middle Easterns, Russians, Chinese that I just saw on YouTube a video. This Chinese driver straight was giving the phone to the DOT officer, trying to translate everything.
Oh, shit.
And I'm like, bro, how's this guy driving a 80,000-pound vehicle? I understand, people want to say, oh, it's an accident. But come on, man, you don't do a U-turn in the middle of the highway where people are going 80 miles per hour.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah,
bro.
I know, it's crazy.
That makes no sense.
I thought about
makes
you
no
when I
sense.
seen this story, Lump, because
Yeah, I mean, I'm passionate about it, man. I'm blessed. I my parole, let me get my CDL, and that's my job, man, and I love it.
Hey, let me ask you something, Lumpy. So, what is the talk amongst your peers, truck drivers, as far as that situation?
Oh man, everybody's like flabbergasted. Like they can't believe an individual will do that. Because that's, we know better. We should know better.
Right.
There's no explanation. Like
There's zero excuse for what he did.
like, zero excuse for what he did, man. Like, it's unfortunate. Like the people lost their lives, but a lot of these, especially California, bro. Like when I was struggling, because it's hard. I mean, it's like $300. 300 question test,
right?
Give or take, right? Like 150 for general knowledge. I believe it was 30 for air brakes and 20 for
So do you think some of these guys who don't speak the language especially like foreign. I know they have some in Spanish for sure, but if other guys, you got Russians, Chinese, this guy, wherever he's from, do you think some of these guys are kind of like helped along to get the test and pass it?
Definitely, especially in California. Like, I'm not trying to speak too much on it, but when I was struggling, trying to pay my license, I got approached like, "Hey, what's up?" Like, got $5,000 and it's yours.
Oh shit! Yeah, I believe it.
Man.
I believe it.
I'm like, nah, man.
All day
I gotta
long.
do this the correct way.
I believe it.
Yeah, because
that's costing lives. Did I hang up with him? Try to help Chris again, bro. Just don't want to listen.
Chris is out of control. He's out of control.
Hey, caller, appreciate the info, my man. We're losing you on the hotline. Thanks for the call. Thanks for the information.
Hey, Lump, good looking out, homeboy. I'll talk to you later.
Oh no, thank you.
That's
you
all
for,
right.
Getting a call.
For sure, brother.
For sure,
appreciate you.
Have a good night.
All right, Chris, get us out of here. Saint, 1 super chat. Great show. You my boys, and what was work?
We're looking out saying, hey, I want to talk about my homegirls, Anna and Carmen. We're going to be bringing them on here soon, and they're going to be starting a podcast called Keep It Real.
What's their name?
Anna
and Carmen.
They're my homegirls. They're G homegirls, and they want to. They're thinking about starting a podcast called Keeping It Real, and they're basically both funny and full of shit, and you guys might like to watch it.
Well, then we got to get them in here maybe next week's show, bro.
For sure. I'll call them. They'll be calling me. They're watching. So what's up, homegirls?
Call them up. Let's do this. All right. Other than that, I will see you guys tomorrow. We got Young Quicks in the building, and then we're going to try to get in with the philosopher. I want to pick his brain about the Bible in and out, bro, and see what's going on and see who are the chosen people. With that, people, you guys have a great night.
Good looking out.
Let's do this.
That was long, huh?